You have heard me recently talk about a new green digital city, which we plan as a 20-year project to help decongest Accra. Accra will remain the capital, but we will move some of the government agencies and other critical offices out of Accra, into the new city, so that with the kind of gridlock that is beginning to happen in Accra would ease. This will be a new city that would attract investment, it will attract tourism, it will be a smart city, it will have a modern drainage system, it will have good sanitation, there will be no kiosks and containers in that city, and people will not be hawking by the roadside in that city. If you want to sell anything, you will sell in the market that is provided in the city. Now, all this that is happening here is not in isolation, because the city stretches from here, Dawa Industrial Park, including the Saglemi Housing Estate, through Bondasi Military Range, into Volta and Eastern regions. And so this will be the industrial enclave. And then there will be the residential enclave, there will be the enclave for offices, there will be the commercial district, there will be the financial district. And so it will be a very well laid out city. So everything that is happening here is being integrated into the green digital city that we have envisioned for our dear nation, Ghana. The Solar for Industries project is therefore not an isolated initiative. It is part of a national blueprint that links energy transition, industrial competitiveness, and climate responsibility. As we embrace the 24-hour economy, Ghana's need for dependable power will grow across all sectors: manufacturing, food processing, mining, textiles, and ICT. Projects like this will enable that expansion to be both possible and sustainable. Under the National Renewable Energy Master Plan, we've set an ambitious target to achieve a minimum of 15% renewable energy share by the year 2030. Through initiatives such as SFI, we're advancing this goal and aligning Ghana with the global clean energy transition. This will enable our industries to stay competitive under the new global trade regulations, including the European Union's Carbon Border Adjustment Mechanism, which will soon penalize exports from any country with a high carbon footprint. Investing in solar-powered industrial parks today helps protect Ghanaian jobs, maintains market access, and positions our industries to compete and export confidently under the African Continental Free Trade Area and other trade agreements we have with other parts of the world. This milestone brings together energy, innovation, and industry under one bold vision. Today's ceremony is not just about turning the soil to cut sod, it's about turning a page in how we power our growth, in how we build our industries, and how we secure our energy future. The Solar for Industries project, developed by Park Solar in partnership with Quam Investments, the International Finance Corporation, and with technical cooperation from the EPC contractors, who are Chinese, marks a significant shift towards renewable industrial energy. This facility will produce clean, stable, and affordable electricity dedicated to Ghana's manufacturing and export zones. And this is the core of our 24-hour economy and industrial recovery program. When we launched the Reset Agenda, we pledged to make energy the catalyst for inclusive industrialization. Our objective has always been clear: to create a Ghana where every factory, every cold storage facility, every digital hub, and every export plant can operate efficiently day and night without fear of power interruptions or the burden of high energy costs. The future we're creating requires partnership rooted in trust between governments, investors, communities, and the environment. And this project, Solar for Industries, embodies exactly that spirit. Our long-term energy vision is founded on 3 pillars: 1, sovereignty; 2, sustainability; and 3, security of supply. Sovereignty involves generating more of our energy locally and using the sun, wind, and water provided by nature to do so. This is how development should work: one project generating many opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, as we pursue industrial growth, we must also restore our natural heritage. Our rivers must run clear, our forests must regenerate, and our communities must breathe clean and fresh air. The Solar for Industries initiative supports the wider environmental agenda, aligning with the Blue Water Guards, the Tree for Life Reforestation Program, and the Clean Ghana campaign. Together, these initiatives are transforming Ghana into a model of ecological harmony and economic development. This project shows that Ghana does not need to choose between economic growth and environmental protection. We can have both, and indeed we must have both. Distinguished guests, the Solar for Industries project is not just a power plant. It is a message that Ghana is prepared to lead the next phase of Africa's industrial renaissance, energized by the sun, propelled by innovation, and upheld by our collective determination. As we cut the sword, let us remember that every light that shines from this solar park will illuminate not just the factories and homes, but the aspirations of millions of Ghanaians whose dreams rely on energy and power. Let us build this project with integrity, speed, and purpose, so that when we return here to commission it, we can all say with pride that this is the dawn of Ghana's clean industrial revolution. I wish to thank you for coming, thank you for your attention, to thank our partners and everyone whose efforts will turn this dream into a reality.
We in government have expressed worry about the state of affairs at Graphic. Indeed, they've written a number of letters to me indicating that they are distressed financially. Part of it has to do with dwindling sales because of the challenge posed by new media and the dwindling reliance on newspapers for information. So that is affecting their operations. They have difficulties with their equipment also. It breaks down frequently, and therefore they are unable to meet some of the deadlines that they give to clients, and this results in loss of work. So there are a number of factors that we are seeking to address comprehensively in the whole government, media, organization ecosystem. So it is not really due to mismanagement or anything of the sort. It is just the realities of the time, which requires some reform in order to reposition them to return to profitability. Yeah.
Minister, I wish they were here to answer to the specifics in the accounts, because I would need certain explanation.
I expect them to be here before the session ends, so hopefully they should be here. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You can handle the management issues, right?
Yes, he said that.
Then Honorable OPK will handle the management issue for Graphic on paragraph 1338.
Thank you very much, Senior Felix Akwaba.
If I'm permitted to respond.
Felix used to be my senior from primary school to JSS. Yeah, so, but today is my junior in Parliament. So, Senior, it has to do with some procurement that Graphic did, and they sole sourced it. In fact, reading the response from Graphic, I get the understanding that the company involved is the sole distributor of Kodak machines in West Africa.
That is so.
There was no other option left to them. So I want to find out from the auditors first, what do you have to say about this infraction? Because clearly they had no other option than to sole source.
Honorable Chair, that is exactly the response from the entity, and that is captured in the report. But I think that the committee would have to take a decision on it. We have indicated their response in the report, but as to whether that is justifiable or not, I think the committee can take a decision on that. Thank you.
So Felix, I think the challenge here is that even if you have to sole source, you still need the approval of PPA.
Absolutely.
And Graphic failed in seeking the approval of PPA in this regard. And I think it's something that they have gone against the law. I mean, sole sourcing still needs the approval of PPA. So with this, I'll leave it to Chairman to take a decision. It's a bit dicey. Yeah.
Oh yes. To the extent that there's a violation that is detected and their answers are not responsive, the committee is at liberty to direct the next steps going forward. We will be happy to ensure that any such violation is cured at the level of government. Yes. Yeah.
Honorable Minister, the recommendation of the auditors is for us to sanction under Section 92 of the Public Procurement Act, 2003, Act 663, as amended, should be applied to the head of the entity. We also recommended that management should always adhere to the provision in the Procurement Act, as stated above, in all of its procurement activities. And the sanction is for us to recommend that it goes to the Attorney General for prosecution when it comes to procurement. They could have done something with PPA, and they chose not to do it. So Attorney General will let you know where your faith lies.
Well, very well, Mr. Chairman. As I indicated, as government, we are all for transparency and ensuring that these excesses in procurement are kept. So whatever action you deem fit will be accepted by us. Yeah.
Thank you very much. The other one is also on financials, GPAC. And the
it's also financial.
Yes.
So we are waiting for that.
And I guess,
We are waiting.
apart from GPAC, and then the last question for Ghana News Agency, that's it that we have.
Minister, whilst we wait for Graphic, I have so in recent times we've seen some good efforts from GTV, especially their online portals, trying very much to encourage people to pay their TV license. In fact, there's been a league table that shows members of parliament who have paid and those who are yet to pay. In fact, I've had constituents tag me, encouraging me to pay. I did mine somewhere in October, and it's an annual ritual for me. But 276 members of parliament, the money that GTV needs to run, this 60 cedis paid by MPs cannot sustain what GTV needs to operate. What is it that you are doing at the ministry to encourage people to pay their TV licenses? And I know that the TV license thing regime is governed by law. I mean, the television licensing regulations, as amended in 1991, encourages GBC or gives GBC the legal mandate to do that. But I'm also aware of a court ruling in 2018 that suspended GBC and its agent to not prosecute defaulters. What innovative ways are you bringing on board to ensure that GTV generates the needed resources in terms of the TV licensing so that they deliver effectively for us?
Thank you very much. But for the records, let me state that I have paid my TV license 5 years in advance. So that, of course, charity...
You say 5 years in advance?
5 years in advance,
You
yes.
must be a rich man.
No, not at all. Not at all.
TVXYZ so baby awa wo hwe bibia wa wo tie power 97.9 FM so memo akwaba Friday's edition of Inside Politics in here Brewi edi amede so Nicholas ya Owusu wo betumi Afra Mekin Nicholas entia kase nkoma obibia ohwe me na otie me mamemfa aseda mu odu emfema the production team on time echi mamde dwumadi ede bro Mr. Kelvin Asante, the executive producer, will leave it there. And so, okay, Saso na Mugabe Masi, Atankurga Biga, Indian Bailey man, on also Kayahumpa. Meko MCR, TV director, Mr. Raf Jampo, Saso, and Peter Crantain, on also Abbas, Ashama near Niasi Embressa, I mean, who be that? Ashama near Rieni Sika, Mawedinda who Ashaman for the Omonjosa Joe. Mekwa sounder, Mr. Emmanuel Kisi, Kodishye, Papa, or so hobby. Yes, your friend and Abedi de Joe. Ansana, Emmanuel Neti, or no so our hormone extra sound at the mammy. Me back camera, sir. Me wo minia ediwaha, edi, eso bomechidom, and sana me who Francis, Miami Tadi brother. Francis or no so waha and Kufi Asante so baba join it. Nature say almost so it come ma wo fie wo tie me wo hwe me a bibia so etumi akonkan obi a we dware na sabe we siesie me we de dware abem we siesie ma me ho ayefe na me te hai ye friend no Elizabeth Tego nan say na so ahye ma ho edodo ne kakra nya me be say ye ma me yare lati lizi kan wakoma to yem bibia be fine say kuku da mi na aka bom Bomechi Doma Mede Inside Politics Friday's edition and the Bojaye Mede bro. Inti Embo 555 be pacho men sorry fie so baby a wo bia no kai say TVXYZ wo free to air platform digital wo betumi ahwe etie bi oso saso na okọ satellite TV multi TV ade ano so betumi ahwe bi na wetie bi kama pa ye stream online inti me pacho ko Facebook Power 979 FM saso na TVXYZ Ghana, Nina Facebook, TikTok, Obe Huye was so da. We'll call XYZ Broadcasting and YouTube, which me I hear. Means affiliate radio stations be Brenana Fedumedi, Nananum 92.5 FM, war a year Gosson and Potem half original capital. Edunum war a year is now for South, Sankorin and Potem, ye ba a year Dian Quanta, ye bone charity 99.9 FM. Wafed you made AB, Sasun and Gligi FM, wo boile, ye call Volta Regional Capital, ye wo a Volta Power, ye nianum I wo Volta Region, your friend Volta Power, 94.1, almost so after you made AB, Saso, na Volta Wabium, Global FM, Afebi, Mamfamin Chemo, a year, Oti Region, a ho. Buem FM Afebi honorable Dana Kosia Shama da roomenti sa aso na niwase radio munyina Afebi any radio stations ato apete wo Ghana ha online TV ahroa o manfa dwumadi na no nyame asom dwen kamo no nhram ye pa se mo tune into TVXYZ 90 and TVXYZ ansana Power 97.9 FM Amsa Friday no ye bedi enkomo bi ha concerning aborso grass factory enim say state corporation a Kwame Nkrumah preso na osi aborso state own company your friend Abroso Grass Factory share how the state of the grass factory me pacho abas what to me eyi ma yahwe the state of the grass factory share land so ananan ma hemfo bi eni mpanifo bi town planners bi hyehyekye etwitwa ton ye didi ho nkomo and then that so no this is the current state of Abroso Grass Factory no na Wednesday ni bring na minya call efi ye ka Abroso Grass Factory is under Gihok into Gihok mpanifo board frame ni me di nkomo obi say customer klo omo ni me di nkomo fa dwumadie no ho ma menimo ho me ka kire omo information omo GB na omo di o say yo ma me mbo Gihok board no abaso pa ye ndra Thursday omo tumi ko Abroso baby grass factory no no kohwe ma na ekoso ho nyina ekohwe ye nsase so omu twaton because Abroso Grass Factory nsase no eni Ghana Railways na ebohye because Grass Factory ne ben railway nti bon say railway ne da ho nti land na enu bohye ampanifo ni bi na nanom ne mpanifo ni bi ahya ase twaton medical kan wa ha say wa wakoto Abroso Grass Factory land me pa cho twon na jiwusika wan jiwusika so dia asiegu because aban no aye krado Gihok board akọ so omu kotu anamo mamenko ahoma no so Wednesday menene di nkomo na mene chairman Sofo Osman Dauda menene nkodi nkomo oye war chairman NDC ma Abroso okom ho oneni nua co chairman Renald Delaguda ne etumi tu sa na mo no pa so mo mpene masani amanonko okwesi aboard no me pe situational report me course so far penifo by there na course on fani namboye chairman Sofo Osman Dauda wutie mi a memo wa Harry Ediba TV XYZ ne power 97.9 FM so na bibia abako de yes so nyame ezache hen papa say ekuada ye say the state of Abroso Grass Factory and dada ye de beda mo November December and ye beto aba MPP aban be fi konwa so no mo share ye ton ye mankofo betwitwa na scraps di machines ne niam nyina ekoye na ansa na ebe no mo di kan be dada Abroso man catch almost say China for be na BBC Grass Factory no for ye hu hwe be sin de say Wednesday some ye di na board ne je penny na me di nkomo omo frame ba enra omo ba ye niam akosi sen nkomo mu ni be di ye Gihok board omo ba Abroso bom nkomo
de mrado wa pa na me tie o tie fu nyina na ye papa kura o te pa wo fere ankere worker Ankere Okisego alias Ankere
Ray yetiano
Abroso ha yempin funu aka na bi no o chema pa obo na abadon so
yo
na me da wa say wam de eso aged wa yeduma pa wa bo nyama nhira won no
yes ye dase
ampa wam de yenu di nkomo ma concern Grass Factory no nyama nchade ade chia na ampa yehu de board no so nyama nhira won ampa am the board no so bo pay Abroso ko ma aja wako ran sunya wa Grass Factory in fact wona so ko na worry hoy the Grass Factory today pan we time bubu dan nyina ablam fasu bia and then ambado asisa undade nyina do ko in fact no ya roho asase kakra wa kan so no so aja ebinu otutwa aja wodeji odugo otokum ampa board no ya den wo be me yen ho call round ma ampa ohu da ampa nyama bi and then enkoyi nti hade akase president mun kasa bebre wodo bad ni ne beja man penfo no na nyame ya do na okoshe won so wo won penfo na do ko nyame wo pictures na de nya wodo be kire won penfo no ampa ye kwa no ohu da ampa nyama bi enkoyi ewa Abroso ma na yen won call house no wi so ko anfie ma woni nana no ekodi nkomo hono po nanka ntonto ka krafela ka osi nana na efu won team amdo wo be no ye nde wa ba Abroso ma do ko anfie ro ko chia nana to snap na won drop kakra e de command nana nana bi so kwando no chere there ampa won o your board president mama which one that one black na won ba hwe your ko do Grass Factory hadin ampa bamde woka wir nana so ye de ka opeda obise bi so nsem bia na no fa na ko ba wa yade won so wo twa do there onyo no ti no obai was one of them on Benwa into information local now with Akoma, one paying for.
Okay.
So far, I'm there. Wabama, one also go with the Okodo about Supreme grass fighting.
But my maybe so, and comma, Yanimudi, Yano, any that swabby or ho, and the ma a aboso grass factory. So, met me a revamp on a baba bium, now boy, you might diabo my Ghana.
I see. And the corner, oh, yeah, and then look at sick power, Emma Abosumani, or Chevy Booker, I'm the United table, I'm the president to call President Mama call China, Mamdo, Okodimu, Madima, our Ghana, yes, I'm the Indian who do a TV do. President Mama, or call China, I'm the Ogudo, what best, I'm the Utunka, Kadia, young from Pabon, then.
And take
Abanichina, at the Papa Big to mine and Eddie Abba.
And see, a chesse, any that's what Jose, Aboso grass factory will bounce back again. Mebuana.
Inshallah, Sanet, Papa, in Pabon, you say, here, Ediama, you paying for Umudin and the President Mama.
And see, Metenese Bibia Kama, to be did so my bedroom on crying idea, the report, Beba, Mebuana.
Sanet,
but me and yes, Aboso grass factory in Sasseno, any railway no, and say railways in a boss here once Sass 7 and also a question say, because Matisse Bimu, on what you can Sassini be at Tonwa, a Aboso grass factory in Sasse, any railways in Sasse, moon some to say.
And Siciano, yeah, I got 2 platforms. Everybody will say, what as what gas factory as a CBA, so no. Koko Jusika, because young in Babuna Wabo Supreme Hadia. They are Etrum Koba, see that they are Canadian. They are Bonoban into your Boboko done heavy. They are heavy demonstration against Omo Masuto Assassin, a war, gas factory, a funny saying, railways, a Shanosono. I'm saying, and you may because what I say, I'm Boko Jan, I'm more, I'm fear, sick a crowd. Oh my son, oh my Mutucha gas factory. Gas factory is who? If your manager is so about a bay, over to Naiden, I ain't Jamano. So, yeah, we have pictures here. I know. Well, we'll put it, I don't know, so over to me, teachers. Another what Yama, or further than next Sibia, working watching. We'll put down just like that. And that's a land Castle Waka, or one of say, what's what to the on the young Babuna Wabo Scrum had in the quality. Yama, President Mama, and Minister of one chance today. Yana, I had here, a bosso. He said, I'm not no waka one day. So I want to be the uncle you scorn an hour. I know Mija, Yandy, Yalabane, Yalaba, or Yandy, but Tramu, Yamu, Yao, assassin.
Joe, and see, say, a boss of mine. Giok, new board in it to me to an amount you say or yo, it to me about meaning, say, and it has so homa a boss of mine, and I tell Mammy boy.
Oh my, I said, I'm a you, your job person, no question, come on with the best said Americano. On say, Musumaya, they become Mukai, I'm so much, I didn't, Omanda so. When I say yes, Omu Bojuma. When I saw Muajum, Papa. So say, be an okay, Omu for Omu Fuel. But you okay now, did you know, Yamishomo? Yamisha board fully na, but Mamma knew almost small for one by Yamishomo. Wait, I say, Omo Abba Papa and Abba. Casamoti or Yesican so. Which you hear, Gaffati, with this short Omu Buri Yakabio Manfred, I don't cry, Nico, Yanni, a better care of him into you. Yancy, your virtual petition with Akoma, your president minister. Sir, Omo, a call Mufas or Mubu Gaffati and Tiasi. In Babuna Wabo Scrum and Yantiasi, into the virtual petition, and Akoma minister, and your friend saying, President, a quorum almost will check out only in Chili Patrick, and not 4 and 5 B. Name me send it to a mano, name me some gas factor now, next one, I don't know how. And almost to China, I don't know the year. Some no man is saying some Babuna about Scrumano. Yes, I say yes. Intention the petition, and the Baba. Young from Murphy, I had the Baba Akao, and I have a minister, and the President Mamma will say, because gas factor no more condemn now, it will put down in a good from no. Yeah, and Babuna was to come out here. Yes, yes, because we to try now, only in that, no more Bubu Danaka. Tisiano, that's the kind of decision. Can't I know Mubu Never. In Jamsa and Carrier cared about mouth, and on the petition, Baba.
ene de say ma memfa iche kese ma bossofo tichu wa co-chairman De La Guda sa so na chia Shehu Mam chia say Scott chia omu ina mam mugidi so omu ina obusuanfo ni ina mo ho ye mo nko so empre mo pre what's it
Alhaji Rufai
Alhaji your friend is saying
Rufai Alhaji Rufai
Wedra yo Alhaji yes wuchi o hwe pa sa so na chia Mr.
na boss for no so Uncle Ray
Mr. Segu Uncle Ray
o fa na ya ko so chairman Karim na constituency fu nyina na odi baba na de kai na chira bebe be ko bi odi na chi
yo
na am there fa na MP honorable Zomkudo hard working MP na ye bibia hard working MC doctor Martin Kofiaye edi sebe mo na constituency fu nya office ya nyina na boss word fu nyina edi sebe mo nti me pem na petition ba e be bo ho ase the petition dey afọ
yo me chechia mo nyina mo nkwaso nkomo man no ko mo na motumi agina se mo behwe ma eye Aboso Grass Factory asan bounce back ma menda was chairman Sofos Mandauda menda was papa wo eye situational eye report one may the current state of eye Aboso Gold Aboso eye Grass Factory ye beda se power dwumedia we di aboa
chairman De La Guda pa kupe
yo mitiana pa me amedela mitiana pa edwumaden a maye wo ho nti chairman Renald De La Guda wo so michechi opa wo so di drone betwa ma menti wotwa na waba me di eho enkomo nyame nhia mo papa na board no so aye edwuma tichu mi ankasa me body pa cough stomach lo and brain no frame is a king Aboso dwumadie no ye betu anamo because gi board no omo tin nsem no omo anda so meaning say TVXYZ Power 97.9 FM impenifu tie kukudam tie ekwan omo fra me gi videos ha ade chenya ye kan ho asem eye Wednesday ade chenya Thursday no omo Aboso eye board na etumi akohwe ha wetie omo achim president mama call China we kodi ho nkomo enti Ghana fon call makoma ntum yem enya Aboso pe na enya because ade omo fa engineers omo ye we ya yimbie no mbe ifro bia the whole Ghana ye na ebenya ho mfaso sesi ano mate kra sesi anya grass kra nko no metwa bottles plastic na aka ho na etumi aboa so mo revamp bibia be kama na bibia etumi akọ enkan tie beda ase papa ma akoso Aboso no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Mumbre Monsieur. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama in conjunction with Ministry of Foreign Affairs on my a modest donation on behalf of the good people of Ghana. I donated Yama Jamaica, Sudan and Sana Cuba wo a supporter yede bomo. Hawa enema bi etumi akoso wasa nkro akasemi ensen yenim se yehwe Jamaica natural disaster how we see when a hard in Sudan so ntokwa ni adenti says ya no struggle to rebuild this country Jamaica, Sudan and Cuba anti Ghana so ya donation come pa yetumi edi amomo yenkwa bankesim na yenkoche His Excellency John Dramani Mahama modest donation which me aye de boy yenuanom mo kro akese miensen.
We all know that as a result of climate change, extreme weather events are becoming very common. And for the Caribbeans and what we call the West Indies, hurricanes and such events have become like the game of Russian roulette. And one such was Hurricane Melissa, which made landfall on 28th October as a Category 5 storm, which is the highest category of a hurricane you can have. And you can imagine the kind of devastation that it wreaked on Jamaica, and from Jamaica continued on to Cuba. Hundreds of people have lost their lives and is still counting. There are other people who are missing, who have not been accounted for. But the devastation in property will run into billions of dollars. And as Honorable Foreign Minister said, Ghana has a tradition of solidarity and compassion. And so in addition to what he referred to with Guinea and Congo, we also extended assistance to Japan by shipping cocoa products to Japan when they had the tsunami at that time. And so there's another gesture. 3 countries are going to benefit: Jamaica, which is the hardest hit, and then Cuba, but also our colleagues in Sudan. We have 2,400 bags of produced in Ghana rice. And 540 bags of sugar. Commander Sugar Factory is not working, so we couldn't get made in Ghana sugar, but 540 bags of sugar, 377 boxes of assorted medication, 1,500 mattresses, 500 pillows, 100 cartons of Gary mix. I don't know how many of you know Gary mix. It's just fortified Gary with milk and sugar. 50,000 pieces of T-shirts, 20-footer container, 3 20-footer containers of assorted chocolates and cocoa products, and 20 pieces of 500-liter water storage tanks, 20 pieces of hand wash stations, 10 pieces of emergency portable toilets, and assorted clothing. These humanitarian items are worth about 10 million Ghana cedis and are going to be distributed in the following ratio. 50% of the products are going to Jamaica, 30% are going to Cuba, and 20% will be handed over to the International Red Cross for their camps in Sudan.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, with the good people of Ghana, Nemo, to me, I donation way at the Ama, Yenuanoma, or more Caribbeans, Jamaica, and Cuba, and Sana, Sudan. Says you almost struggle to rebuild their country. Yes, so yet chafa to me, I at the abo mono. Nti nyame say yina, your president papa, no jina ya name, yes, our donation. It's me no in I can yes support it. Nyame shira papa, a president, the first gentleman of the land. Na yina so, na bibia into me enko enkan. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na biom or dia tuja. I say, Yabekaya. Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo abreso. Ye wo hwa no muka kire say ye state agency and ye state a company ye friend Electricity Company of Ghana. Amaye ko bi ana company bi be take over. Ye beka ya echi na ye ko na ye koto ye prepaid ne meka ho a ye be hu say ya hwe receipt no so PDS was so. PDS akwan omo fa so ton na a good idea. And so, a chino, by 7 months, echo 8 months, Jumedia PDS, ECGBD, no, umbe boomane for Subukata. Yabekaya, a Minister of Energy then, a Peter, I'm a Ukra cancer, a fraud, and among guys are case, no. Umbe booya, yet is a baba fui now, and a mecahon. I dream 1 year net a trino, and an amwa. Yankotia some more kafa.
But let me also comment on what is possible if the public and private sector work together. I know that there was an attempt to involve private sector in power utility and at the distribution level. And we all remember the example with PDS. PDS was not a bad thing. It is just that it was handled wrongly and many people had personal interest in PDS, and that's why it failed.
Let's see John Dramani Mahama say PDS adweno na enye buy the idea, but the nipa bi wo eye interest. Omo interest wom so omo ankasa benye ske didi ahye omo afono ni omo efuma ene na omo dwen ho enti that interest no enti na ama PDS failure no ene na wakyere mu no ene na meka no nipa bi eye cartel edi enim produce ana moyi na eno na ama PDS beji Ghana yesika di ye but ye research Ghana ide obi a ne dinwom obi a na sembom bia no minim say emrani ne bedi cause fire PDS fa so ebeyi man bukata no ha adwene ye papa si we so ya His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or the atudwa na a last ministry a press conference kakra on wakasa for NIMOS a task force to arrest Chinese nationals be were Eastern region on we engage in illegal mining na suspect no make us say a hand them over to a Ghana Immigration Service for further action. Where are some a ministry no a press conference or mudi tuja. Now mo say boy juma mama yenkoti ensem nembra.
They were conducting operations around the country, going around to ascertain who was operating these machines or manufacturing the floating devices without permits, and to close down shops. And it was on one of these operations around Dadri that the illegal miners spotted them and decided to attack them, pelting stones at them and things like that. And so they had to flee for their lives. And in doing that, had to take another route out of the place, out of Boise. And it was in the course of that they got involved in the accident. 2 journalists were in critical condition. One, they are stable. Per the reports I received this morning, they are quite stable. One had to be operated on, had a surgery yesterday. Several others, sustained injuries. Again, this incident is unfortunate. And Honorable Amakufibua, again, who also doubles as acting minister for Environment, Science and Technology, wishes to convey his utmost disappointment at the system of events for these incidences. And he wishes to make it clear that he remains resolute and unperturbed, and he is resolved to deal with the matter on hand. Sends warnings to all Galamseyers to desist from such acts in the future. Colonel Ward, the Director of Operations 49, has indicated, and he's reiterated that the efforts to combat illegal mining is going to continue, regardless of this incident. And we've seen that in yesterday, 2 days ago, 7 Chinese were arrested in the Nzema East area. This morning, another Chinese has been arrested in the eastern region and has been sent to the Ghana Immigration Service for further action. Now, following all of those reports, the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Honorable Emmanuel Amakufibua, immediately notified the Speaker of Parliament and the Interior Minister for swift and urgent investigations into the matter.
Asem no. Na we chanso aka asema esi and the day anti Galamsey operation I turn into violent war Ikrobia bang Obuase enforcement mission omutuki a dangerous turn abra illegal miners attack joint team nuanom central for kahu omasese omokase ni ade no okono so asem no kansa Chinese nationals and so on match woman. Young anti Galamsey operation attorney violent bang Obuase kwanya sa illegal mining for no attack sa joint team hard ye young mra wahu anti Galamsey operation joint team omokwa illegal miners in to attack omo cast no omo say no wa we hwe kasamfo yini eno na wo hu ne saa no ya say cast ni na ma echese eniema agiegu aye basa anti cast no we no mundro bo ase papa na saa de call so yenya nchese yenuanom central fo bi ka ho ene omo a se bi omo paper omo attack omo nti ewieye no na esi ne saa no say we feel say ye mpedifo no form na nsi form no mumbo adwuma because hard dwene ye sebi wa mo ye ade na enye na ye tu sesa enye ntokwa ba sesi ama ekọ no attacks ni dwumadi omuje no kire se o se eye operations anti-galamsey team ne beye no nine most dom so omo ani bre because so omo say omo de besi a yeso ye de betwa because ye ntena ho ma ne nsei ye ntena ho ma illegal mine mu say yensuo mo say ensase na mesabiwa omo ba ye ne mo be kasa wehu Environmental Protection Agency EPA for car na esi ho no monitoring enforcement compliance omo car na ya attack wo mo no enti mia mesesa Nana Kuliche Brown mejidi say wase na ono so ka ho bi but nyame adom say ono no de no ho anka ohiama ye pa no ohiama ye tiwa ye ofifi mantom enti makoso no ya rehosem na oye legal mine na say ye no mo beye we na mo se mo ba attack ya me sin ye sin centralfo ni bi so e pre prapa ya asema ha adwene yi nti we ya de a eno so etumi akoso a ha adwene yi pa say mpenifo be he no mo etu anamo na se musimu de besi a yesu ye di betwamo ase egu me pese me yi eyemfo yin bi chew and nsu a egugu inde na me we yi ase enti anape nyina me kwa yi ase bare akrade and nsu no kran to kese o monhwe enti jowulu fiesta royal nim ho na ayese baka no mfantini ka che ose baka lagoon no fiesta royal nim ho yenhwe ye ba pro wa hwekrum nsu eto kakra won kran no ma aye monhwe ma kwan so aye eno na mi yi cheche mu ya mohwe enkan ejiri pa ha adwene yi me ji say city authorities no so hwe AMA de wom chefa maka che mayor ono so omutu ho anamon pa ene various assemblies ahroa o se mututu ho anamon wo hwe nsuo no ma ya ndakra no nsuo no mekan say anse dan tokesi bebre but ma nsuo no na me yi hu kasamfonyini the nation's capital Accra and na ye hwe no nsuo tankra na ye bibie wo ho madam fu bi na ka chem se nkran do pedan arenti a hwe nsuo a na wakohwe area na wo pedan no se nsuo ye anko ho ananti nkran na kwan na eyi no no city authorities no enhwe na gates no mu bitumi sheda no wasua bola no de ekogum pa ehun nsonsanso na ehun ni sei no bola pa no mu de ekogum abobo ya afoi mo de bafefa ye fie hwa na mo agege 50 cedis we si wo ye om sensa wo mu wa to mo hwa ahwe obi anhwa na mo adaga egum ehun eyi no enti mesremu ahodie no ye gates na echoke no National Sanitation Day na ba no mfaso ni bi no no muma ye ina ye mfa ye hu hyem first Saturday we every month bia muma ye mmoa ye yi gatesim na drainage system ni nsu no ntom nko ohun we wo ka na ma hwa na we engine nsu akom na asai ene meka ho waje ase ene nti ha adwene nkran na me yi kire mo saa no we ye dansoman ende dansoman so no we ye dansoman na ye hu no so eyiri nkran inde nsu na yiri pa me hu ne san to bebre but eyiri pa ha adwene yi pa enti say mama ye nhye ne so ye na ye campaign aban ye so ye ma ebetumi aboa bola ye tutugu ene niama no emboa gates ne mu ye na ye na ye de aye kwasafudwuma na ye team ama nsu no so enya bebi afa bebi a o say sebi ye mansu kwan no na ya sheda akofele sometimes me fa baby say islegon na me raho islegon na adrega no na me raho obi a si islegon to obi a pese okotena islegon waterlog area obehwe na ye fele ho eya na Accra eya medwe ho amenti ase o enti sa wan tena islegon na aye den wan tena islegon na aye den wan tena jowulu na aye den baby o ho aye nim say waterlog area baby o wa eye kwan o se nsufa so wo fi kaso e ba waja kwan mu ho sei o ma sisi eyi bi o ho eyi nnuma bi o ho factories bi o wa yenim se ho no se nsu na efa enti se sia wo fi wager e ba malama de bia nsu to a na e bofa kwan ne so city authorities city engineers town planners times ade bi o medwen ho amenti ase say ye skill na ma himfo say ye city engineers no se dan o baby o wa yenim se ho no nsu no se fa ho nipa da se ni beka nani atwom so ahata nani akoto ahwea de afele saa owia nsu no ba fo se aban be boa mi o wo fo ye refa ne ade ya nsu to akra bi ana afa ho bia bi o ho yenim se ha ye nsu kwan bia bi yenim se ye nsu no mo fele Islegon de bia ofa ho a wo be hu se gata pa na ya kaste so gata wo na ya kaste so na ya sidan gentia wan che Islegon na ana se wenya Islegon asase ana wenya dan a wo hu ntowo ana ase mpanifo sorry ye nuanom a mo wo ayewa so West Ogon mpotem ayewa so mo hwe mayen ko saniama na ko so Islegon say minim bia gates abrosan story buildings sisi gates so Lagos Avenue ho say yenim gates so asensu film ya cast so na yesi dan why ye wi ana ye fraban aban be ye den wa wonim sa ha ye gata ya cast so esi dan wonim sa ha waterlog area ye nsum na o mafo sie afeli esi dan ho sometimes wo dwene ho a wonti ase wa wonim say ye nsuom pa na wa feli nti bon se dan ne nsu to ya ba ne fie nsu to ya ko bebi o ese ne niam abanyo bagimi aban no musu nso wankasa no bisa ho se wankasa no bo obra ne yi edan no bebi esi na ho no se esi mpenifo ba no mu ye di demolition ana mo tiatiam mpenifo ba na sabi wo dan ne ebubu a na mo tiatiam yesre assemblies ahoro no sorry regional minister obo adwuma mon kwaso mbo adwuma mon sorry baby efi se be sei ebe si kwansuo kwan bi o se mu bugu titi wufi waje ba malama time nsuo to a wufi kasoa barrier ho ba waja ni malami a untumi mfati se o se o park se de nti ha dwen akwanya ye fa so ye man kan ye ya tete nti nsu to bia yenya casualties why inti emsem penimfu ntu ho na mo na sesia na obi a ne dansi bebi ansu ebetumi esi nsu kwan be yemungu sa na meka no Francis Mensre o se ebugu ya hwensu kakra to wo ma aye why ade ya tete Dr. Wato nsa waterlog area nsa asene bia na I say awaye din Wato biana men to bi so da on me anche mehwe me abuogu mo wanka se wahu sei ko kwan ye fa so yes ane ma wakra hami an say Islegon baby un se nsu fa ko na ye feel why ni pada se ni na ton wa wonim se ho no o tina pe wo dan kra besenke too much ntin penifo ntu anamo to ninfu ya ntwema onye nsu nko ne fie no mbeka nkere me se ye friend say aban bobo no osu nim say baby a say be wokoje enya aban ase Dr. Abozo mpom to say
nyankopo ade
baby aboko de
ken me ho dene no ho me ho dene na nyankopo adawruma me ho so ye pa
mama ntia me sofo Apostle Bright Ekobia and a Reverend Bright Ekobia Good News Chapel Assemblies of God there were Islegon Hills one no ho kafo papa bi asafo maame prophetess na me de fro ye friend Lorishia Mbia one ebusuafo ni nyina me chichi amopa ansa na Good News Chapel Assemblies of God emenyina mo ho tsen kwesi ada ye behia nti mamintia papa na maame ne asafo mani na me di so obia ho ye se wo pe baby a Bible believing church wo pe baby a kan Bible wo pe se wo kwa sorry bob word na che say wutumi nyame ba pon na wonya kwan kwa pa cho eya besrai Good News Chapel Assemblies of God na nyame nsa wo ye papa so too much oba so awa so be kasa me kan oba ye nshia Francis so be fi kwa benya ba ma yakọ nyame nshira pa Dr. Bibi Aboko
nyame ado me ho yake
wonim me hu ade a me kan se nipa mienu bi I'm recommending Omomao, Omobai, Madame Sidini. Last week, na me Mugabe so cause we are tough. Na Mugabe was with there. Me father for so we are tough. No so we introduce on any but say Nyamin
Amen.
Nyamin na for more sharing. No mutie wo radio so no. Papa de nkomo ba. A China Saturday or year adwuma. Nti woko baby a Kwashimai. Close to Chief Palace.
Yeah, ben Chief Palace na.
Udru ha obesho kama. Obo adwuma pa. Doctor, me de maso ahwe minimo to me. Afofofo tie ka bibi chrom.
Yo, me ma obi biara aju Agbozo Herbal Clinic na amoni edi enhie. Na se ye ba betena sese ya na ayaresa emu hwam ne de Nyankopon ensa ewum. Ene de obo ade ehira so na ye de bro. Na Nyankopon ya nwanwade wa Agbozo Herbal Clinic ya dwene ho a eburu ya adwen ene entiase so na sabi se ya diabetes se prostate ho adanse ananse ba mahwe na wo mu ya show mu raba ye de drube ato mu be memu a ye mu aduru na eyi anase obekọ ne akwakọ yi ama na anase obu a wontumi nyunso mfa ne be mem na ye de ade ahye raba ahye ne mfimu ba bi na obedwunso adwunso no ba kogum na ye mu aduru na afei junso na kasa ba no timi se obi tumi fredi na dance na wankasa me ankasa kra metuwi no eya na mesi we die enye nipa nim die na yewu Nyankopon adom enti aseda kese de medima ye Nyankopon se ogusu aye sansenkyerene no efri se ahaban eni nubna eni nunsini ni ama no se enye obo ade tumi na bebemu a unipa de oye ne kwa enti adanse no bitumi ba na we bi ho no mo asabi mpredu asa ye de raba ahye ne bemem na wontumi nyu so mfem na obenu eduru ye beba Agbozo Herbal Clinic ya man treatment na eni da so bebem no eno na me yehunu se yes Agbozo Herbal Clinic no ye ba emma ankasa enti yade ba ko ye yade wo ho prostate enlargement mikusu ka ho asemi se we obi mpo asabi mpredu asa o prostate enlargement no ehu ana prostate no unnim ho hwe na sabi mpredu asa yede rubber bi akwakotum ana yede bibi atum ama with a friend catheter na yede akotum na udwunso a entumi mfa wo be manankasem na wodi bibi ahye wo mfim na udwunso ba ekoguma nsa na akwa yi no se wo sa problem ni bi afabre mi Dr. Agbozo ameto na Nyankopon adom insha Allah enkramfo be se ye be sawo yade ifri se yayi bibri na ansa na bu se Agbozo Herbal Clinic ye ba ye be boyade bi so na ya bonu bibribi no na yenya ho adansidi pa a ekire se yitumi eye na yasa enso mankrofo ho atomu inti se o hwemi na o nkra ha no mu baabi oni nkra ha mpu na baabi biara wo mpu na ya hye roba o de frame na o frame a masa baabi owu bia treatment na be kan ho beto kama prostate enlargement no ehu dawuru na me body a kire wa o hwemi se druben ehye wo bemem anase de rubber ni bi ahyem na ama junso no ye de rubber ni hyemu a ebasa infections ebemu krama o junso emutimi hyehyew pa etise meku ubu se un feel comfortable eniji kra entumi ma na de bia meka se bia na empema gudi kra se bia wonya de we are sexually weak na ya sade rubber ahye wo be ma no kra nya ho odimpo na sorry into prostate no say ye be man yi papa so o twin na prostate no kosura na esizi urine na enya de druben no koshim e de maupe o sexual strength no I off it is o dem ana wo ye penyi bi na wa hye rubber na sebi produce wontumi nyunso a be patro frame ankasa it was number we so ana say my WhatsApp message it was 0241 750282 Engraham Kwashiman maybe Kwashiman ahimfie a from was 0241 750282 aside here you treat sexual problems so yeah prostate aspect and amete hanu se prostate glands na ho aka anase PSA prostate specific antigen eno na akosoro kura no ni nyina no odi ba ya hwe ya ebetenete ama it is a prostate how bema biara ujunso a entumi mapapa junso no ekekem ujunso nkitin ukujina wa chim bebri ansa na junso na ba de hia ne se ubetu anamo no aba yenche na momu no o frame atie wo fa number no na utie be bia mewo oba enkran ye wo Kwashiman we adjacent Kwashiman Chiefs Palace anase Kwashiman KFC ehonum ena mewo oba Kumasi a ye wo Dishem so May 5 Old Insurance Junction ena oba Tema ye wo Community 25 Savannah Junction Dowenya Road enkran ha number no 0241 75 0282 ena se wo Kumasi a from CCA was 0553 41 7752 Kumasi is 0553 41 7752 ena Tema 0557 40 26 96 Agbozo Herbal Clinic your numbers ena media to jano ena yade yesa yade wo ho no erectile dysfunction no empanyimfo no amanyini kakra ko monim na sebi enidie mu a mwajuju wo mpem na enutino enijia nasa se bema bia no se umemayo ana umemasem ekofo mu a one eba sa no wankasa o self esteem no drop it eba sa unyi wankasa hunni inti se sabi imprediasa o hweme na sexual weakness how especially premature ejaculation no na e bia wanya wo girlfriend bi oyiri bi na ade no ntumi nsori kra eba sa edie nim guase ye brebema as a man no wo this problem egu wani mu ase yi papa inti se o erectile dysfunction na wo hweme a o de se want to me am fan number nimpo a mesi akra Kwashiman Chiefs Palace udu Kwashiman just as of Kwashiman Chiefs Palace akwara ketu akra do beba ho me na me sexual weakness expert so be man ewu 2 days 3 days ibenya ne namo when your diabetes high blood pressure ama obe man na ekoju to entumi nsori na enige e wo sex mu no say yesi ye ka ho asem a ade ebesa member bebre no enim the benefit of this eti member bebre atoba ha wo mu nim obu ho no masabi se obe man to be sorry you sexually no and as sabi psychologically wa dream bi kura kosoro eti wo ye be man erectile dysfunction how Fred Dr. Agbozo akra ha no ye wo Kwashiman ye ben Kwashiman Chiefs Palace no from CC an enemy nkomo it was 0241 SI WhatsApp 0241 750282 opeso book special appointment so e wo honum udibre bi ntu position opeso book special appointment a booki natural time obeshia me 0241 750282 o voter region o northern region o Kumasi o Sefi o Ehefa all over Ghana me pacho to anamombra Dr. Agbozo menchen o sexual life will never be the same. Unai no sata yetitriti arthritis wasem any rheumatism on sana yetitriti unai na yetitriti be me biara was problems no so what intimate problem and a vein problem no na blood circulation grant to me in there for any year sexually you become weak and now when it comes to sexual problems no Agbozo Herbal Clinic we are second to none ubetu anamon wa ba menchen na ya hwe treatment a eno ya de ne sepepepe na ye de amawo na wokwa unso akodi adanse achura foforo empanyimfo no adanse no doso 60 70 80 no ana enwanwa ebi mu amutu ayenyum oye oba na infertility how fibroid how ni nyina ne saudi wani be kira Agbozo benchen ye be sawo yade ama ho atom low sperm count e memma no a ade ba ko ade bia meta kan se sɛ obi tu sɛ etu ato wɔ nwura mu a deɛ ɛwɔ paa ne sɛ bɔfokoro na ɔto adeɛ no sɛ ɔde aboa bɛbɛ fie sɛ wokɔ na woto na wamfa hwɛ ama fie a yɛbu bɛrima hunu ɛntia bia na wo bɛrima no yɛ adwuma na ɛntumi nwo ba ɛno na ɛyɛ low sperm count no mepaakyɛw ɛyɛ na de bia meka tete ne na ne yɛse ɛmmaa na ɛnwoɔ na yɛbili mu mmaa na ɔbaa ntumi mu baakyɛw scientifically no ɔbaa kora ɛyɛ bɛrima na ɛwo nti sɛ wote hɔ no na sɛ sɛ bimpire duasa waware ɔbaa no na nyinsɛn no ɛntumi mba wone ɔbaa no nyinaa monto anamɔ mɛmpia ɔbaa no nko ati kɔ mebere no ɛndɔɔso nti ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmmɔden a sɛ wobɛfa me numbers no na mesɔre a wafrɛ me akra ha yɛwɔ kwahyeman yɛbɛn kwahyeman chiefs palace ne pɛɛ number no yɛ 0241 75 02 82 ɛna yɛ kwahyeman number akra Kumasi yɛwɔde kyɛm so May 5 Old Insurance Junction 0553 41 77 52 tema 0557 40 2696 wabubu egu dem untumi nante unsa na onan nyinaa juju mehu agbozo herbal clinic yebe treat you ye treatment papa nti baby all over Ghana no to anamo na Brian Chain ebe test kama ya de corona e ha no ehu aduru ye be mam ebe free ho ukuru enya de wo mpem oba a wo hwe me no fa ukuru no bre me na ebe ma na aduru a obanuma ne ho beto no me bre no aye bre de biara da ye adwuma from Monday ekokopim Saturdays ye hwe adwuma se anopa 7 o'clock na yapon enyumre 5 na mmom no wa be free craft after 5 no kra no ye betimi atwe ne ahwe enti agbozo numbers na me sorry ni enkra ha 0241 75 0282 ena Kumasi 0553 417752 tema 0557 402696 ye moto ne say no man has an expiring date same time next week ubese hu bi yankopon chira so hwem now
Maminda Dr. Abozo ase baby a wo bia wo hwe wutie wo Power 97.9 FM Dr. Abozo na yete ne nka no anti to anamo na dru hwe na mbo bia wo hia bia no ntumi mbo na bibia ntumi nkonka baby aduri enche betwa ye ho aba Mikao say eye Kojo Yeboa or ye former NPP youth organizer why was West Wagon or sign ye Kasama former ordinary Ghanaian ye better than Kasaso na Charles McCarthy and also ye editor in chief of the Hawk newspaper ye no be din komo but mamen twa me hombre sesia nkomo bi ho emu hwam meba ye be din nkomo meba.
Hi, I'm pleased to introduce to you Cancer Mixture, a herbal mixture for arthritic pain. Arthritis, me. Cancer Mixture, no Cancer Mixture, no Cancer Mixture. Yeruba Biara na Nudruo, Moria, or arthritis. Cancer mixture, obey your juma when you put your inside. I'm a place in the grand. And if you do Vienna menu, on your market for in your button, a woman one menu for. First, baby, I'm from one Sanka, Senior Susan, Bonibiara, home doctor, and I report for FDA Med Safety Apnodo. And Katui, FDA Apnodo.
The National Petroleum Authority hereby cautions persons engaged in illicit storage and trading of petroleum products to comply with the regulatory requirements to operate in the downstream petroleum industry. The NPA Act clearly stipulates that no individual shall engage in any commercial activity related to the importation, exportation, re-exportation, shipment, transportation, processing, refining, storage, distribution, marketing, or sale of petroleum products in the downstream industry without first obtaining a license from the NPA board. failure to secure the necessary license and properly regularize operations will result in confiscation of petroleum products, prosecution under the law, and decommissioning of facility. For more information, contact the National Petroleum Authority on 0302 550 380. You can also visit our head office located at Jolu of the M1 Highway or any of our regional offices.
Na ede na ya obayi a oda formason ya funum emunumuni.
Oh Mr. Entry, also yare ya titi be benfie pi nanso ne yam nyono da se me chew no ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ya nwanwa.
Menyi ni se water ulcer tamfo hexa capsules any hexa mixture yanum bom kotia ulcer no bia ma no anom anka ne ho ato no dadaada ulcer dro de eno ani hexa capsules any hexa mixture
ankom ni nchiremu
ulcer ye kura eto ye funu ene ensunumu etuma wo ye funu ekeka wa wogire ho a enyi ulcer etumi ema wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie so how eye ulcer de a compare hexa capsules any hexa mixture nanum bom na ho ebeto
pedudu etu a ko okanshi drug lane Kumasi Dani Herbal Takradi AA Mensa Anafre 02038228855 Apefo abatan ya woma won mofra no fo ene mofra woni mfiedu mienu enka ho Haxa capsules ene ne mixture
ulcer tamfo edie age adwadie nkratoyi yi atom
Besamu akwa bebiom deba TV XYZ wa wo hwe me wo tie me Power 97.9 FM memo akwa badeba so yekoya ya san aba na make us say ye ne eye Siemens eye Royal Company Limited omo asokore mampon Kumasi in the Ashanti region na ye no omo bedin komo omo ndro no mate ho asempa na ebu adwuma ye afi no mo be inside politics jumedie so medim sa dodo na ahwe dodo na etie to be you assume ye ate ho asema nde eduru na ba tie nkoma amene papa na ebedi se medu echi obefre obehu bebi o moton bi kwaje wode na next week wetumi dia dance abra papa na ba wakase no kra ebu adwuma ye pa over akwa ba Bibi aboko de
Yankopon de ate
edwom boko de
bibia
ya ti mu no pa se man seba ya ti se ebo adwuma papa wo ba o se mrantie no wo fie na ka se o ya ti ho asem nti wo hwe ye wo tie ya me ma papa se madu na odi mu nkomo e de abrayen na wo so hu meduro ne ye mama wakwa aba na me ntomo se madu ka bibi kire
yo because I don't see you na ahwefo ne atiefo nyina so ya mo bibia kwa aba e de aba Pim Sign Company Limited Dr. James Amua akofa enuru nwanwaso yi e de abadwa so dure dikan Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture ene ne capsules no say do we na ofa ba bia wote agan no ene ye de ato am ha na ye ka do we hu asem a omo manu bi da minim say omo boje so say agan de ni pa afa so sa the Precare natural powder Precare powder sa edro we enye Precare nko a e ana kofu pi kofu koto ye edro ya o to Mr. no to capsules no say Precare no mo de ni bi nie nkofu bia yen yam Precare bi de aguntuam a o mo ton me pa to enye ye de na nam de kire we ene wo pot green brown no and yellow no no na fe ya tro ho kama wo hwe kire so ya tro Pim Sign no enso agu honum na eniema e wasa Precare we no Precare natural powder mu no enya asem kitwa ebi ti se Venonia amadalina a ye friend na wonwono ana se bitter leaf ebi wom ansana ye wo solanum tovum eno se kwensusa ana se turkey berries no eno so bi wom nti enye eno kwa fe ni oniema hudo bebre wom a se uyo bia uwo ohaw ewo nompem ana so wo hawo ntinimu a me pacho wo ya koto agan no tonsuo na to pa ye ne ka ho na fe na to Precare natural powder ne ka ho utowie ya de obeya ne so obefa ye numbers no afre ye eno ano na simple because so free ye catch us say uto edro no ye won sen kan bi wa kira e wo se ye no di san komo no let me boa because what pim sign company limited obi anim say job training ye training kofu onwuma semu ni ade na wo yare no ama wati ye oya usisi ye oya no e de na ye course no e den say ye be course na afa so ye wo say ye kira wo adwuma na wo ye na bia na wo adwuma no e mpejampeja wo peja niema esoa ekwan ben techniques ben na de peja niema soa wo to aduro ni wi a na afren a ye bebu sebisa sansem wo nyina afa ni a kira wo niema wo be ya betima boa ama saa osisi na da bia ya usu o tete wo ha ni nyina no afiri ho akwa ama afa so wo nom no wati bremu no kase na emu ya no e bia de na herniated disc o disc no nkase ni mfimfi no gel na ehye ho no wo de no apia ba obro no rasa ruptured into da bia na wo te gel na wo kekam na usu me pacho ni nyina no wo beto agan wo to nsuo no ato place na se to pie na ka ho no ato pre-care natural powder na ka ho tutorial na no afre numbers no ya nu adi hu komo na number no a didi djuma na emienu sa mienu na de frɛ wo fra doctors ni bi wa chire nurses wo ho omnu be din komo na etimi aboa o sa kwan so number no 0244 718 557 0244 718 557 na fe so 0241 604 702 0241 604 702 me kasa ebi a wanya infection etetew ache unhu de onya ho hwe infection na etew so no obi de sexually transmitted infection namu no nya no ebi a de na gonorrhea o de na chlamydia anaso de na syphilis watete ache nanso nya ho pumasi bre wanu mu nro ni bia nanso enko me pacho obi won so a ni de no UTI urinary tract infection otete pa na me kan maka cho se sa yare a me bosu so esuno bia ni aboa odeba fa gonorrhea se a na serial gonorrhea nanso ensemoni obewa bedu oni padua no no empempi na ne chlamydia de ne se chlamydia so aboa ne friend chlamydia trachomatis enso hwe omumienu na omudi nse enso eniemo mba be oni padua no epe wo ho nsansan bia begu be ma ho wo ho a wo oba nsansan begu honum wo ho a na nsuo bi gugu wo a ubon se ubema mu hihyew ubema mu hihyew woni be masia wote yaw ewom me pato sa na ema maboso nyina na unya gonorrhea hu sa unya chlamydia hu sa nsuo no bi de yellowish obi de greenish obi de ba plain emu ye krojen obi so de eba se de sitie no na scent de akire sa so na obi anya candidiasis sa ni pakoya sa tibia ono so awuram sa na candidiasis no you can candidiasis na obi ade na adwan kwa kobisa ema no munya odepo a bonso ho na niema bi fifiri na se niema mfita bi fifiri na se ba ho ma bonso osmene be ma hyemu amete yawo se de hu no gonorrhea ene chlamydia no no sa pepe na anya candidiasis so ayeye so na be man so a wanya bi so we kan say ye kan na ya obi ade na ni bu ma nenso ye chlamydia ye ties be 5 no one a ye hu say ye common a ye hu say ye ma no e genital candidiasis eno na ye ta hu say niema fifiri na se ba no se wanya sa wo ha we bia eduro nwaso yi ene bebo ye afiri ho akwa ma o se wo ye bema na wo hu se e bia sabi watena no e hwa ye ko e hwa na ensansa bia begugu ho e hwa na nsuo man bi furu bema mu ba me pato unim se chlamydia anasa unim se candidiasis anasa odepo a ni nyina no de kona koto eduro na agan no uto agan no nsuo no ato topa na ka no ato pre-care natural powder na ka ho wo frɛ ya ye beboa afa so chlamydia no one type bi no so kan ho no so ye very dangerous pa ehu pa ye friend invasive candidiasis me patos when you invasive candidiasis na se candida no ana se candida bi kan no a the infection ne ba no wakwa akotena wakoma ho wakwa akotena wadwene wakwa akotena wani ene ba sa abon se nkofo pusa o mani na ye de ahye koko ye si koko me pato ene ye kan sisu dwa se show we so elites ene tie nim the phone tie show we ene san show me pato koko entimi nya wani koko me ya minim na emo wunya candidates said e make na ebetima kan wani ebetima kan minim saa so na wanya gonorrhea no so betima kan wani ebetima kan minim saa for no mpuso mani obi anya diabetes betima kan wani ntu won say yes wanya diabetic retinopathy me pato enye koko apart from oto kwan na no ida say ye internal ana say basis oto kwan na no hemorrhoids ana say piles entimi nya ba bia biom sanu bi na ayo sabi wo de no koko na betuatua oto afa so ko jaw na hu se moja e de tirepa moja no ko bright red me pato kona ko tagan na to preke natural powder no oto ya numbers na yedu tu dwa no mo ahwe TV no mu hu fre sa numbers no ne enu ni nkomo ye betre kwan obefa so obenum aduro no de abesi su tu ni nyina be papa efri ho afa moja eba ni nyina moja ni nyina tu betwa na ho ato ama wo sisi yo ya den me say best waist pain product of the year 2022-2023 yes I to also 2024 again Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture me patcho ta now the pre-care natural powder in the account na aboa wo don pem aboa wo ntinum infection bi a wo bia yi ni na fi wa kwa ma de enti ate sa ne say edro wo nitric oxide na nitric oxide na djuma yen say entini bi emu asisi no ebebie entini mantini mu da ho na yi de bonu be ka say plaques srade ade da entini moja fia abeda entini na yi ni na fi wa kwa ma to bon sisi a na do wate agina na ubohu si me pacho ni nyina ya gan koto agan no na to preke natural powder na kan o ye bema pacho yi wasum na tie ne bema bia o bema to form bema na ye horodo ye de hwe enye yi afi de duru ba bi se de twetwema me pacho sa na duru a me pacho tumika koto eduru no to agan no nsuo ne to pa ye ni nyina capsules ne mixture no na to preke natural powder na kan ho na nitric oxide ni nko ye adwuma emma moja ntimi ni afusa ne mra obema na obema ntimi so yin na ho afero de na ye premature ejaculation na adokro me pacho o de no o de ko gba ni ana da ya na ma na ma ne for 2 minutes man we 30 seconds ma ona ekoyo nso ame ma na beti so sa enkohwe me pacho eduro na ani agan no to agan no na to preke natural powder ne ka ho na frey ni anu ni nkomo ye say ye wo brocos brotherhood code bi we tira e wo say bie ma ho na timi bua e ma otimi gina so che eno na yesi ye ni yedin ni kono yesi pim no asan me pato ni nyina ya agan Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture na capsules na afi wato pre-care natural powder na ka ho utoria no afre ni enu adi hu nkomo afi wo ye ne to nchen me ka se we oba ye kan man bi da ba bi o mo sere na so sexual weakness na so wona wo compass wa ni man koye wo da ho sa tim kaja se du fotie chese ni man koye ma low libido na adokro me pacho nso beto agan no ato pre-care natural powder na ka ho afi wa ko hospital ye say hormones no wo form wo hormonal imbalances ebi out there no estrogen e basa wo ko menopause pe bo se na tete sa hot flashes me ha hyehyeme sa me pacho koto agan no to nsuo no ato to pa na ka ho no ato pre-care natural powder na ka ho no afre numbers no ye no adi hu komo afi so ebi out there progesterone na se prolactin ni nyina wo form enti ama wo kra ho asem aye diama o me pacho so menses ni betimi aye umfiti ko no betimi asisi so ye said the Nyankopon said from 21 days to 36 days be also be bia ko mfitire no na bibia fro kama me pacho o to agan no o to mixture to capsules no to pre-care natural powder na kan ho no afre afi di hu komo bibia to obitwa ama afi betire onuane a obedi aka ho na bibia e kama wo yo ba o se me dem pe sisifia ne bi me pacho o pe sisifia no se be ba so a to pre-care no to agan na bibia anya kama ebia na openu ebia tu aton enka ha say ko Repass Ventures o kanshi drug lane Repass be ma onu no dodo na de opa bia obenya bi ho halu seba tina tete ba nso ho nom sanso na bia wo friends Eastern Region koko pacho ko Isaac Drugstore ana say Antiako ba nso ho nso obenya bi ho na Kumasi fo no PFA Pharmacy Kumasi ni Road Junction Kolinak Dani Heba omunyina Ashton ni mrum Pulsar Ventures Misty Apidank omunyina wo mrum ho obebua na so anya bi ato ukọ enzimanso a tikobu number 1 ubehu Odalo Heba Odalo so bebua amu anya bi ato tikobu number 1 owa asenso ewo takwa onso bebua sa Akufo dia Gapsen Pharmacy onso ubenya bi o Cape Coast me pacho Pena Heba o Coronation Junction Takrade se Charles Pharmacy ewo fie kuma number 9 ho so benya bi wona afi wanso wakageti a ho na ubehu Obroni Chemist Tamale Lamashegu Kola Mashegu wobenya bi Japan Motors anase na kwanzu ho na agan no ebeboa to agan no wo to nsuo na to pan no ato preke na tra powder na kan wo de abeya nse wo be fry numbers no afren 0244 718 557 0244 718 557 afei so 0241 604 702 0241 604 702. You say a guy was now can say eto sen bianco binto
Samen syndrome mo pe bimbo bona mo njema po mu den kama na bibia ntumi nkonka ma menja aboafo nkrato ba ko mienu miensa me ba ekuku da me ba je nkonya atena so na yedi nkomo me ba sisia.
Hi. Now let me tell you about Safari Valley Eco Resort, the first of its kind in West Africa. Upon your arrival, you are introduced to your butler, who plans your itinerary.
We were surrounded by wildlife from the moment we entered the eco park.
So many activities, all in the same premises. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting.
We also went fishing on a man-made canal. Our tour guides taught us so much about the wildlife and how to interact with them.
They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have here.
Visit Safari Valley Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
Obrebo eye edwumada. Ebwa eyam eduane. Ebwa eyi insa free ni peduani. Na ebwa woni pedua ma etena ho yi. Nanso, woni say niema a yedi na yenom. Timi ma brebo ye edwumaden sen pote.
Mehunda. Me brebo ye juma pa e bia se me ntumi ye bibi bo me brebo
ani and nothing about the left here from the Moses Clinic we have our center about herbal food supplement we see pa de bo brebo ama e ye juma ye
na e ye juma
fatopa ye no anopa ne enwumre na eboa ma obrebo ye juma ye sene be ya e betimi anyam aduane a wodi esiesie ni peduane mo eyi mo finsi ye
eno na me brebo kia pa
Ubenya Live Kid or pharmacy, herbal shops, ne supermarkets are ebeo. Sa wo pedudu so to a 0244 06 8447. Live Kid, wa wo brebo, wa wo ni pedua. Edro yi enye ma apemfo, e ma e ma omomanofo, ne mmofo a wonya mfie dumien. FDA agi dwedie krato yi atum.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road, Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GA West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
Memo akwaba Edeba TV XYZ so baby a wo bia wo tie me wo hwe me Power 97.9 FM so memo akwaba baby Edre kuku da maji nkonya atena so aye bebe din komo ye wo Charles Makat wa ha editor in chief of the Hawk newspaper sasene wo kojo ye boa so wa ha or former NPP youth organizer ye wa so West Wagon no san so kasama ordinary Ghanaian ekuku da mienu na me no mo bedi dwuma ende efie mama mo akwaba jaza akwaba
Kini gola mejo so.
Na bibia aboko de.
Nyame adom. Ya tinkwa mu de. Na ye wade. Akanya nipa be. Ba na wabo white de ze adiji mu na wi.
Me fie yie, me kwa yie. Ana abo ato sapon.
Sa. I'm a visa.
Papa, they be absent last week from Mohamed.
I'm visa appointment with the Abana. Okay. You are not under any training. Okay. Visa also under training. We are not. Tree and crowd Facebook.
What is that, Baba? You want to put one? You have a code.
Make you sing a good part. Oh,
last week,
yeah, last week near Pianam Kumase, and then to a Montier for National Phone Fanche. So, I'm system no dear, and this by near Madana Quamuda from Kama. I see a tardy and never said the Nawunibia. You can say from Pau, and I'm without myself. Yes. Yaki appointment in the year didn't say about you, but I made the other who the son of a cow. Akolania won I was when you said I was men crony, we are one of a fair baby. When you could be Tamudi, we are original within 9 months. And I will not say. We will say by and your crowd and grow for me to grow from my and grow for at my in the park. Wouldn't bust to the offshore dressing at the now they compare before 9 months difference of them. And the idea they check Chesano. They said to me, Chenny, Mammy Johnson and to Basin and to Basin and to Basin, not the near pong. And unless you be a year, could be a check and the tour. What you must say, as a nano Barcelona and a crab bridge, and ran to Chabet, almost a bus cuckoo bridge crown, when we are not to the button, Attica. What you must say? I'm not to know the Kamamo BS. Because no BS will be almost say, you like a black even. Well, how only at the point. And to a collection upon send this to Niema, big push of Panica, do a session Nieman, who be so simple, but so was on one's own cobium. It is all about or the other number 2 who be number found the corner. Men for Nieman Yagro, baby, yet it's a movie and yet it's a movie and Fabi. Your pony upon your coffee. What you must say? And yes, I'm on to motor the pow. Now, they are now fat, they are now open and Crofobia Cochromo. But I tell the chief of staff of videos net and check a CM Comano. You can come from your command pine. On one, you can come. What you must say? You have to 2,000 young baby. Board the doors. Yeah, board the board, they said we board Ubi. And your crowd, we could go face no Bizuka, no Bizuka. Busang your crowd, Busso media. What's about a crack? Yes, but yes, when you Kinikola, there be a Subonina Usu. What must say? There will be any soon. Will be him, and your folks will be at the distance, scaffolds to know me and him. No craning, no soon, but in there soon, yes. What must say? It will be chief will be unchecked and come. No one shall say, Binim da Susu. It is what to near man or tour will be about a more money than you. When I check the Marco will be a young Macat is a brother. Wabro. Never that so Timoto so. da bia moto ne dinam and they say my brother one am din nam no nsuo to ne hu se nka anopa bi of share TV ya na mo Kesvin me connected 7 kwemo me link back bu ne yakopon so to nsuo ne nsuo abum na fe me pe we dia to ka da ka ne nya ese me peto winka be 1000 for sa pejande ko hey we here ni mo are you obre da bia me chese obre hanipa ne nsuo to na uni means ese o de ko na sa akoye na sa de baby na ye ne ba de giche e na de omiensa mienu a so I guess you na ko ba bi no friend ko lanse kele ma me fa ba kunu na ko so mansa na eja ko ebo no den ka wa ko kwa me ata wotima se na o de ne ko enti echiche ade ma no ba bi mpanifo bi o mu se e bi ma bre na no dia na ma no we I remember some years back before the election where that's my same about pese Ghana for nyina ba bi ewo yes o ya hihye team sa team we na ko omnom kwa Ashanti region team we na ko Western region so kai TVS was the name of the machines in the can be we mu na ko Kumasi we na ko different region be we mu na ko unu say dependent also ya Newton ya chemwa ebia 887755 na cameraman ska oni akọ ya kwa na akọ studio ni ababa kra satam no de na ya fa no se ni na normal no mo se na ya wie na ya ball match na wie no ya qualify team no say dey pass on the selection egrofobia match no mo nka ho team no mo amobi ya chiche no mo nka ho o mo nka bibia ho ya bro match ya me ka ko Techima ki Nicholas ni e was through your program na NPP for aba form ni Langard for say o mo ba be kuyen enya be ketua Akina FM na nuese reinforcement fi other places ba anu odin by a point ye ni apon ani etitu ye o enya de ndis ndi ototo niema yi ba de make say etoto ya etoto ni nyina echi no ese makati timi efa mu didi wotuma se because mu studio bi na wa jenga no so ka jenga no wo na start wo ho na me se me ma because mfutuo ekwa no so na ho enwura so ben ho dodo timi na me mpe ho adwuma ba once you abosa 2 years so so boni se ya ni epon ki Nicholas ye bon ko man ko woni ngede
oh yes me too
ese timi boni ye ese kin so timi ababo de change na just a short time
sanity
and yes ye Ghana ye nyina ese ye munipa ye ese ndisi mabuni ndisi manto motomo wudi say ndisi still na fuso je sene bre appointees ni mfa calls appointees are changing numbers appointees ni a phone for the distance abem ayekitwa bi mse say ndisi nipa baaka nipa baako pedin. If there's no Sami Gemfin now, and this will collapse, I'm telling you, on the full soldiers, as an America, Sami Gemfin could have formed phoning in name appointment to my mother below. Bono cram one or pet to an opa 24 hours. Me the way me to my where I'm already me winning there, Sami Gemfin. It is some more can good now, baby. Mrs. 9 months, any question microphone you. And no man penny baby can manage was a big push over no baby biano pobiacho who connects here quantity and food transit at the China machines are broken qua fashion on way the way no who make sure send these food soldiers no or mama bray no ye push on the Marco baby. None people for no more baby a whole year way no Nicholas young pumping coffee ye need beer the Sakibi young Pamamu. What the cocktail go see she near find this for no so Ghana for no take place and people found that so system no do a strong war a form war and this for that cafe never been go one so that they are ko ki yanya position we mu yanya yi we mu next one is it me me hwe de ekosu yanya bebre we mu me hwe de ekosu yanya bebre we mu eti yan ba ko na we no se timi ye we mu e se timi pay na mu hwe form for na be na nya vote mu do tu e be nya vote and now obi on na wuru pa na onye obia wonye CEO okura Land Cruiser wa ku de kwa fa to change issue wa ku kwa fa to show political suit onu ade abiem wotuma se sa ni pa we pass nya NDC a enkontimi nya appointment bia organ hadda eso NDC ba point aba no we dey think from the ba power e from for bi na dey ba power enka dey anya kura the weekend na bibi no bu ankrofo pedes gu ankrofo ba kwa be na betimi dey abo wo kokura na no obi kasa eni obi timi dey show no because last no makati bo ni information o ba bi ho ne call office o na de on ni yeto on ni kasa no ni bi o dey hwe no dem say viase pa senya de da ke wo de nka ese tomatoes ade be ko dwa e be to ba ko de nto ba ko de nka nsuo nto nka ige ense no ba ye ne sa so e ho ne be kire ye tie se eboa oba appointee o na hwe ne dimina Any do Ubeka see, but yeah, my sense can view. Would ye yashi? What was there? But the information now about the baby, chai, a quam with him for fasono, appointees in the for fasono, and what Miss Slomo, or Mushisha Munyamata, the Pokumu Yenbi, or my office, one munko fortune advantage or quano, quagre cocoshe. And you go from San, or be at Opebia on Sabeka. It's why would the other place in 2 to 1 of us on saying, who's a munipa? If I come by BMO. Then you be jail pepe. So because of woman penny John the money mama the mouth and then we had you take over. The pan take over and shall mustn't your grandma of you. A phone for this soup, Munyasha phone for no. Will be per 500, will be per 1,000, will be per 2,000. No, that's a business. And you will be on a 100,000. Will be on the open. What am I say? Because you might move cameraman so much. I do time as a mujan in a hole. It be not about that. Tiabo foto to nyamu nyanza no muze no camera they say do pepper say di you fixing your connects no more plate feed there no transit o kremu sa abosu so na cover 1,000 to the man o ka so mu what is anu adwendwe no awu eti sa na ma we nyina na esi ehwe be cameraman na no ha no kwa be na de na faso am wetima gyan na so am onzo tima bibi enu so be ka to be ko sa se no ata dodo wa wo connect asase o kremu na asa ti sa na obeye ni mma beta yo won be ko school atra dem a wo be wie so wo ye nipa no no what dodo wa chi wo no fi di krom kuma se ba o se mi kwakra wo be hwe no atra dodo wa we abrabo sa na be pe no to send this in for ni chief of staff amwa muntutu niema yi ye ba radio no bi on ma on pe ba tv bi no on pe ye be ka no kran pepepe wo ba power eso abrabo sesa ese changes ba ese hye konanim eso bi afa no ntuma pafura get be able to say you 3310 o o ka so no nya iPhone 17 bi ankompe ye da so kra Infinix 34.6 e 2% ye nkwa nim ye kra VW e the kid American say NBC appointees o mu twa mo ni no mu hwa mo achi because we need the money mu me kojo ye bo wo de say wo de me am ne wa hwe Jerry's wo de say Jerry's wo fie do o place le gwan wo ba ho Sham crofire am appointment kakra ne no mte transi and no for obi amfa enti we be friend na say this car na enti anya bia see ya ne be na na enti o chira bi party ni power we tan freaking na but there some jam for obi ancha kese command do me hwe na no bi am ko hwe mu wo ne office wo kwa no de ndisi for no e fa so mo de bo so bia ye bia and this between the 500 years but the mkofobia yentino and sha ne akodi bia 50 years pe near fie.
Meda Kojo Yabua Samamonko Charles McCarthy will fight against illegal mining. Make us say a CID are directed and I say a IGP are directed CID so we investigate a Mekoso a Shidim Naimo so Bukupi more Shidim and some Mekoso. Yentio.
Can you go last? I say Mekobi. Ena manya de manka bia nti ma me fa kakra nso ne akwadwa ka no ma me nko ne bebiri ase nipa ba kumi no bia omo ye NDC appointees a wetimi aka se omo bom homodin kakra eboa grassroots for things the top on the list there enye debatable ni odikan Sami Jemfi we Sami Jemfi wa think say Erikopoku office and so what I busy we offend MPA Eduji Tamaklo then energy ministry so among for kakra mo asika mo office wodo mo adodo de mo office no mo asie for finance ona Uganda sikani nyina o muawo yankazi fa bank sika mo wa odi ni bi yo mo di da wase no yibi bua amamfo hi amoa yankazi ko fa bank sika e fa koma party for but wa odi no contract na wa man percentage na abaso no so I say yibi o tight no fama party grassroots men kutwa mo sofo fama party mbano omo ne be yedwuma omo nti na wote top so I say Sami Jemfi omo kana yezu wonto so betime dia mana yi but odima so I say bɛkɔ na ayɛ ma saa babi good board babi ɔmo wei yɛ friend the former PMC hɔnom no bɛkɔ ase ayɛ ma saa bɛkɔ ase ayɛ ma ɛsoro ayɛ ma party fo nko a na egu ɔbɛsɔ to bi ansa wafi hɔ ɛnyɛ sɛ ɔwɔ bi saa ne yɛyɛ no yɛ kaka wɔanya bi obi nya bi yɛn nso so yɛ mu. So we rise by lifting ourselves. And this is what me aso ya baby atena. Omo wo form no. At least also bo an so mo nsam kaka. I say kaka wo be bo bi no. Enye na be ma wadi hia. Enya asase sika no ba beje. So I say no di be twa ne ho month ni week no. Ntimenye bi. Makasa wie no. Na ma buy illegal mining. Nicholas. So our topic because the whole day say director of TV Kemi Asante be my kwanya
director of TV
Ralph Jampo or the Jampo. Okay. Kevin director of
a producer.
Chief producer.
Yes, executive producer.
Executive producer. That is so. So I could use that. That is a case. Executive producer. King, I have read them adine see ya no. Men support to say civilians ebe attack people in uniform. So Nipani carry the badge of the country, coat of arms. Ebonobo ebona any kwanse obi atimi attack no. But eno nso ntrese so BBC a mayembisa the right questions. As I see bisa the right questions. Nicholas. Madi NDC as a party hu yawo one. Madi majority leader Mama Yarga hu yawo two.
Seding.
Eba ena madi speaker nangaza Kingsford Sumana Bagme madini hu yawo three. Seding. Assembly see on the 1st of November. And the date here, next 7th. On the 3rd, any charger branch in the court.
Sanity.
3 days. Me ni say. Ya da so hwehwe nipa odi nose mask. E cover na nim kotena chamber ho se oya adwasafo. Yehu nipa no.
Yehu.
Me ni say. Ya da so hwehwe ne ka a daughter of a murderer.
Yeah.
On the floor of parliament. Yehu sa nipa no. Speaker Bagbe. Na nyatumunti. Yentimi hu nipa no.
Oh, nyatum.
Nyatum because Parliament House were videos CCTV bibia o wa so mo review or mo preview a on be hu ni o kan sa asem no. Ba katasumu amu asunti nyatumunti till today yenhu sa nipa no. Ene eti hono. Yo ha your friends mo MPW Asinof that question. Yen releasing in my court. Yen ni say na ehun sem to mewa. To be MPA wo nya ne ba bi koyi. Kumi. NS Kumi na ya Kumi election some ba ye be swear ni in yen swear ni in. Ehunia na minority leader then afenyo makinu mu ye. See ye nya na on swear ni in that he will bear the consequences. And this is for the buy. Muni abrante na nshiampo. Antimi ambisa na numa sem se
de. Court me hu say.
Nyabotre kinu ga manye sa.
Ko anim.
Manye sa. Amam for din some money we are. You must tell them the truth. Mam misa abrante na numa sem. Expressly na speaker releasing no. Me said we see on the 1st of November.
Oh, yes.
By 3rd, na speaker toilet releasing. Na majority leader ko dina parliament. Ya dia mo yes adiden. Ya tigana ha ɛna Frimpong Boateng aban di tumi ahyɛ ne nsa no a minister o me boa ɔyɛ ne nhwehwɛ mu ɛto letter tin ma chief of staff then Kwadwo boss me ka ai
Mame Frema
apari obubo odin wo mu ye chi ba ko
Janchobia
obu Ghana hye adena we de mo ya sa is it because only obi anti ana is it because only sikanti is it because oye ohia ninti ana oye first time ana oye akra wo parliament ndi na mo ba ya ne sa ana mo de mo ntimi defend mu de Kidigolas omo timi try si ehonum illegal mining no mo tu nsu
no
we them mining in forest reserve yanko fire omo no mo ni paper mo ni documentation just say so mo tu ana
documentation trace so mo leaks ni
so what is the problem mayem pri ye hu enko tu Moses Mampamilika na very good entimu anka emra shafo de eba ye se mu bisa ehonum na omo right so omo ko ho ana then na omo ye ho a making it look as if it's illegal montimi amisa we nyina montimi anye san hwehwe hu nyina mo da bante na mas ye nko bua no kumfo na me ya se court ashesi manu figure na ha and the mini problem
we in Ghana cry no to crying call
and the mini problem mini problem Kidigolas
how
Kwaloti mini problem say ye be case manu to kwan kwa broche na won timi kan terms won timi kwa no constituency what it mean is that no person will lose election in the coming election no tensi on timi kwa no constituency on to ye be di asem we
my first coffee
yeah Ghana ha ye team so Ghana ha ye team so Ghana ha ye team so one constituency o me boss bo eno di you know abetra gran we so back kwa bana minu so mama ndan won ka so timu a
no
so that's it
or that you pick up now
na moti ho majority majority leader uma we the two nipa uma sa deal we a first timer I want your appointment o ni hwe na salary pay
board mpo
na mo di we at the dinner na ayamode mo stress and then am 180 something no you will never get it like that if you think the numbers are more so you can treat your MPs anyhow continue anka wo numu wa na wahwe na na no ha ya 137 mu say na ye well MPP for the NDC for fast so because of the numbers so nanya me aboa no what manya more numbers you still have to protect your numbers 9 months for no almost more kwan on the 19th of August and a 9 months back at Ghana for say omachi soldiers for rogue soldiers it was Simba Junction unu soldiers do mo di kwacho 40 military men yeah that was the 40 soldiers and the kwachi 4 soldiers omokono soldiers baku 40 amunim say mo intelligence terms nipa 4 pen wo ho no this one we are going to a whole community now the soldiers 8 and echo intelligence near
according to my memete no name be in there na nya de ye hwankasa
and then I it is a wood you see if you are not you see mamenka that was impulse there was doctrine so therefore omu cooperation they have standard operational commands or omufa it is an common your imagine so omu cooperation so omu because of when omu kwa you wouldn't have gone there with 8 soldiers so what I say it is a woman also call recognizance now we call it because na work to we know what is to be here bibia you branch there and crown intelligence is not proper you are not strategic we call you and you call you and no be ejagu so no kunwe o branch wo unprepared yi and no be a jagu so no mukumwe. How would have happened? So they were not tactful. Naimos is not tactful. Ya catch them munti. From
Omu Yejuma. Oh, Naimos Yejuma. Go in him.
Hi. Ukuni Pazuzu.
Go in him.
No, come on him. Ukuni Pazuzu. And now, bang. That's a good. Quando best omu question to through no more. You see, that is the problem. Until Kwame di befaso. Now you are dealing with issue no. Until me pose omudi court no. Omu charge no for obstructing public officers from performing their duty.
Duty be no more performing.
Check no more say.
Why in charge no? If a charge related charge no related to say omu what happens to the illegal mining. Erastus Asaridonko reporter. What the member? Erastus Asaridonko reporter would there to the Facebook.
And some quantum radio.
Nabutre.
Minion Central Memphis.
Nabutre. Kodu Nabutre. Yemisa the first question say, was it Obi the can drive by side to her? Emo second person the Range Rover by side to her. Emo muchino moyi.
No.
Oh, a information na Naimos for Diamano. He's a reporter for Naimos. If you know this by now. To me, I don't have problem. But who are they? Can you go last? Sani pa miru no moyi. Adena sani pa miru no mo ko omu DMP ni kwa court do. O man for man kan ho. Because according to Erastus no, we see omom fresh site owner nimra. Yes and I will no more buy and site owners we assume some site owners no and then no more you modification. Why we don't no charge like omo charging MP no? What mean the problem I say? It say per year yo and your fairness the justice the pa and ka site owners na buy no. And no man knows omo masika no. I don't know mo do my job. Bribing a public officer is also a crime. Me wa yeah. Attempting to bribe a public officer is a crime in this country. I don't know why you are moving. So Naimos here Juma to say now terms Naimos here Juma Naimos here Juma na. I don't know why this are nipa mienu na film. And I MP na omo crucify no. Where are they? Omo doing the same. Omo the Range Rover na buy we do the pickup na buy. Or ti pickup munti me yemfa ne nko. We ti range munti ne nya no nko fi. That is the problem. Obstructing public officers from performing their duty. Can you go last? September 2025 here. Just first September then. Okay, Dunkwao. Is it Dunkwao? Yes, Dunkwao. April this year. See NDC chairman. Any boys blocking soldier from passing. And you're obstructing soldiers.
Almost obstructing.
What is your MBB?
Maintain who should be.
Huh?
Maintain who should be.
Omudomu nipa, but MP with the way aboa. Mini nankantuko abeko no mo. Kokwado no de yemfa ne nko onye nipa. Yeti ha 15 June 2025. And NDC Attorney General Mama Attorney General Dominic Akrutinga yani. Emma directives yen investigation eyoku inhwehwe yamin any abangance mu ni wa. How many months in here? So that was dream. And I don't know where the moon I don't know where the end to be dream. 3 days you are charging a manako court ako Berlin 150. 150. Can you go amen yes sir? Men yes sir. Adimu investigation no mo ye. Omo bua no ku for de bia na wo ka che government afra tears say on timi nko ni krom mpu. Ba bia wo di MP no. Amanfa wa show mo boss me bankan. Weekend we meba. MP beba be bo mo. Wa kan kran. Na phone be she. Wan be hwe ni yinu ma. Hwe September 2025. Oh yeah. Someone here can. Takwa. I need takwa. September 2025. Infa. Friend Asanku. who is so that folk nipa bi o omo assemblyman bi o
asanko mine bi
yes
tokwa na buy
Samson Dankwa assemblyman di no nhwehwemu kozo and so that you civilian there a normal but civilian attack soldier near a crime. Is it the position of the law? This is who you soldier near. You can just get up and go into everybody's minds. Is that the law? Ghana ha some premises we obi betimi story keke see me soldier you know a big program ha. Before you come here you will need a search warrant. To be able to enter here.
Sanity.
The requirements no move for side. Intelligence ben no mudi head no wuni say wo come mining site bia dangerous. O ni bi mpo mu ni hwe mpo no na nyom pump action. Mining site bia bia obekobia these things are there. The soldiers misbehave, you must tell them the truth. You say 9 months before 8 no mo alcohol. O man fa kwampa na call honum. Let any military officer tell you, say, say, this thing wouldn't have happened. Granted, say, I see, or a member of parliament, as some two constituents are they call their MPs. It is a friend no about Honuma, Bonnie Beno.
Yena facing mine.
No, Yanka Bonnie Ben the womb.
Chabonini.
So Muni handcuff, and I'm with a Muni handcuff on the Yanko police station. A crime. So what's justice? Is that a crime? Now, God, now one and yes, more being cabimano. Ghana, one is see a summer when ya say one ya case will be answered in energy. And now I born you could be IGP at him. For the blade. Any of no mark in a court to court defending. But you're not defending. With the moon know how to defend yours. Mo yama Ghana fabo mabaso. Misa Akufo-Addo Frimpong Boati the report betuda. Ebe we as na gabia see Frimpong Boati go court. Wa. Never seen I Kwadwo Adamfo proposal. On the Oyompi.
Yeah.
Hwedua ya bubo wom. Hwan na ya che no wom. Ye wo Ghana ha na Jubilee House boys no moko ayi forest. Na ya chi omo no do madi card na be go 3 days na abelium mo de hwehwe anim me da say ba go ni ha ma yare da hwehwe anim nti mo nya daja de na ba mo betu mo MP mo di na che me now there were numbers otuna mo nya numbers and you will see what you will do.
But then here wa ukrom I will constituency
yeah wo ka zo na betu ha ya one has man no corner na me ya na esa me fere mbu na otie asaredon kwaso na mo ka wono no etwo ni o grant interview say case nsi no ogina obi ene kran po na bo me na no ade kra no o ka me say on say ni nyansa wo fom pa ni nyansa wo fom mo say wo compare the MP compare there o ya to abam obi say member of parliament the whole constituency say ni pabedi say ni pabedi case be si biara good or bad we MP nkwane fro na odu nipa ho yes and you na mo constituency na wuni wodi am I remember me former MP Lydia Lasa here was so good bibia ekoso bibia ekoso bia be friend entoko nipa ba ko no na yiri mpo na ko wo friend no be ba ho na MP na tse bibia say na ekoso mpeso one the senior colleague ehyezo ni okọ no all compound senior colleague say ni mati say ACU and also me ni o man ni mu enti kokoko so ma de ko so bia no ma de nkasa okọ so ohu am no no nkasa o friend say ma baba duru an say ni na ekoso enti mo ne papa ni bo no so o so ne nkasa amabu ni junior brother no so the senior brother no ya gara na nko anke mfo obi minister ni yeti committee a no so afani brother to ano ya ka dey amusu there
we dey hu say ne brother
it's like Akufo-Addo and Kenneth ya Akufo-Addo so ti o man mu je Kenneth mutimi enchi no e so che Akufo-Addo so nko fa ne mra una point to cousin so mra me this kano eti me ti sa tin we mama unim so cousin ne criminal o cousin ne kromfo wo di not to position no enne woni na wia Ghana scam waka chese gwane wa gwane na papa ne tikro mu ne agya Akufo-Addo ne ya hwe Kenneth on na some lock no what you say ne ya mo ne ko fa ne ba me wo na be di o mampani the same thing na tikro we mu na obi offer obi so a minister ama Kofi Bua we are Okofani brother Kenneth Bua
yate say ndua ojo sometimes dini ya me ne say ye nua nti
eyabusia
no de efatu
we ebusia djuma ne ye ne akiase masa ba de bi fufu bi ani obi oh magana fo ntie no nkwa research no nipa bu omude bua ekwe timi ti so obi aho epe eye kwa amna ho ekosi aho ni adade e ngo fa so mna na me kam wati uti blade Fred blade na to you omu na entima fo na group e group ba we efie na to ade na no e na omu ye adwuma wotima se ni ye jai NPP fo ye de e beka NDC fo ye de amu be ye beka pepepe yen change bua ne fo bi from how ye na no na meka national security fo asem udu national security a omu nyina leaders ni nyina efi top northern region if you na kwa one side if you somebody na can do open no e de ko wala kasa no asante ba ko igbe ba ko da be example make change mu na security ni tight we adwene we dey papa we dey nya papa ni kwa one side e na make no mo ko fa names e na mate yet kro we mu ana simple junction na makati ba be kan wan kan wi wan ka hona wi security national security first house and on kwachi excavators 43 kokogu ho egu ho no onu na ose ye kwachi wo mu wo de 40 policemen kwachi nipa 4 no e don kogu mo ga room ama Kofi Bua ye wo wie ye na 43 excavators no wo che ne sanche wie ana se we otuma se wasa kwache wo uzo mampani fi okọ channel say ai no uzo mampani tu kwai de Mugabe mpoko obi no so kai Japan no ko no correct yeah Muhammad Kobi utuma say na ta tamu aso nyini nyankopon ato nsa fe defense minister yamfa the currency we will say kwai mu ada because we attempt first and minister ka che dabi special operation e ko ye dia ko chisa ni ma ni no wo ba no so person to aso a wo so chichi ni aka ni hu de be
ma me nim say me ba CB no yes
no na 43 excavators no what's a chama Korea for China for Afghanistan for chama en ko fa de gumre mo and not ye dinako yoku see entia se so to be chess ade no wo twenty na me chem yo ko so mfey ya be chem videos you know ho ya even press conference say no way mo my ko papa no me cheche ni mu e don also this excavators the 43 man ko for won ko bush and mo pretend to say wo ye bibia ma wo ntwa tew wo ni ehu obepa mampani person de ko galamse mu ye bi na mabo aye no
oh yeah juma
oh foko
master tactician
one tactic who well no da betu maka no ka yo tactic dey won so anam de ka ko for baabi won du anam ko shi ayi rubber boxes kakra yes they are not doing anything who watches the watchman so mo so mo ne beto better ye the drones twa omo ko anan ke bi nsu di omo chi won ko for 30 me gyan kwa ho na 500 obu shiri mu nya num ye agiri ho ye pete ade ne nya ko dia ese akuni akuni ye ne atoto niema ne atoto nie e na mo ye papa ne pese o ye adwuma e ne name was for omo ye adwuma nko for e ha omo ye dai MP Miami kro mu ni Miami brother because of no makati kan o hia ni woni hwi Nyankopon da Roma e na Nyankopon de e de konwena ma no wodi so na mo pani e ne kama ba na ma ba betum so se ni se ehun kola won na mo ye adwuma hanum won kra bibia ntu de na mo ga musida bi esa mu ni obi won to kwaden den before e de na mo aye eniama mo chichi na ye de ama mo na mo de mankrofo no eno mo nkam ko hwemra e wona na mo de ka na nipa 8 na mo twom na mo kwan fa e de operation na mo ko because the assumption mu amam da to me no it mo fansa mo da mo fa bibia yet kro we mu ene hana bisiu o to mu nzo chichi bi ya ne bebo na chiri ma me di am ka ba afie se na me nko bi wotima se papa we ka ho na mankofo ye ya se hana bisiu to mu go chichi ne ma mpe ene ojaye de wa wo fa ho so ye adwuma no betima ka chire wo ne so ayi yoko for pa mun frey ti ati afidika zezo ni am fa videos na do what chair 43 excavators sa time na be se 30 20 me this one is a man in your no galam se ne se ba kunu de yan trase mo bi ke dan ko fa ahwehwani wata ku fa do de nbi e ma me ya ni su wani e be hunu ye da fo mo
But allegations are mamenya when I am
one allegation. Many videos, we call Yoko. They will who ye what do you
mean to me, Casse?
Now, what the man has said about one report to her. You call that mobile from mobile child.
I'm afraid.
What editor?
We editor, and one
young queen.
What am I saying?
I'm a casa there one who did.
And by phone number, and there is a more drum when you're man. We have be initiated from. Yes, you have a kunto we prepare permanent to Quanagozo. You have a sea cook galamse because a scaffold won't be clean Sophie outside the bar. And then, Ghana and so when you are running I say because in but because of the crew money, Bonnie Ben, wire, dear Ben, wire, and the most crane in Mutis, or no, what to galamse. On your BBA, Emerant and Edman, so the cause and Rabban on the Mobile. Then the Papa Mumpon can answer Mumpa, and Cassan and can't say no. A Cassan is to Niama. Then what a bounty animals to say. Now, since I will buy Kinicolas, once a Ghana, will be in your case, America to fee, Ghana Chromiso, Chromiso. I don't know, even and prefer criminal from different countries in Pobaha, you barely among Nigeria for below more, one side in them Quemu, one called by the region Yomope. So, I'm not free region, you by report to say, me could be another me question. What do you mean? And I'm because of if you be in here, you fear half in here. And I shall be young, I feel your first time and in this country. Now, what is go and end this from one judge not there to us. If yes, Canada, can you call me South? Who's infanticum or do Infantinia Brante? One will see a similar will be a bailino, or pass on the agent to conquer boots are fine. But Ghana, yeah, the idea we have to be the
now Parliament. I come
on, no Jadwa, member of Parliament. Can a Japan be a castle or more court in Posongo court? Uncle Siaga. And people for to be defend no more dear, at the 2 more dear, no more giant dear, sir, or person took wire. And I back the 9 point in Koja. And this one from Yama King. You have say Uncle crying 50 years. But I'm going to say that's what it is. South citizens who say MP for city. Yanko Panda room and a Brantiaco room. That's a Brantiaco so. Shannon pick up the bar police station. I will more a two say say Nebapa MPA 18. And into a baby and sir. Baby, I wanted to move on for 1 year. And this is Nina someone yet to grow when you got to Obama baby. Okay. And will be share mass about the name so I Joseph and on the baby interest as we buy. What and to quite see. Then you saw Babas with speaker.
Speaker.
When you speaker.
Speaker.
Tree now make I want to teach you to tree not to say ya. Obey speaker. And to buy no bench shemu. That's why me panel no some masin. You be in a mini of Pacrono. Near Copenhagen na China. I adisa adia Adaham will be on your side. Well, John or 2 of them. Was sorry dressing today. My dressing is from Southern Europe, from Western Europe. And what must I say? You will see her. The S way and 1 year. The woman and way. The young Pong couldn't film review. Half for the money half of 4. Money and a Gianni Plan, the other Moody. And Yemen and the Deba. Namudi young to put it in the Sunday by ballers in Tupu. Are
Mamma call you a banner all African games in the tell me so.
Confirm for you. Okay.
Maybe $15 million.
And the one
Benji Estate and Investment Limited. Timing country also one Sasu Chopoli, new airport city, 25,000 Ghana cedis. Sasuna Shayo Sudoku, Akosombo Road, honestly 40,000 Ghana cedis. Afienya, Omobento Estate. On also a form power 75,000 Ghana cedis after Central University B5 a company limited and also 70,000. Kaise Asaseno the measurement no 70 by 100 feet and to be a bebo ye pa we a genuine and yadia me pacho a kataso wasobia me pacho bebre electricity o water ni na bi wasaseno so nti woko no ni Benji Estate and Investment Limited edin koma omo more free documentation yen use ke biawo sa side no so kaise every Saturday biana omo call for visitation nti Saturday or Saturday why Cradwa no pens has any be omono beko ma was sweet to me aquare Sasso no more building construction in Niama no so me to me the abo land survey land title registration supply of building material Nina no beyamo maybe be to me akonkai Tema community 25 junction opposite Goodness filling station a hot no more 0248 780887 and a 0553 116602 na when it Benji Estate for Edin Komo na bibia etumi akonkan Divine Hope Herbal Center medruso Divine Hope Herbal Center omunomdi oye otwea herbal powder bema no ba usisi we ya wenye otwea herbal powder bebo oye koko na hawa na wayembre wompem ba wo low libido stroke how ulcer and menstrual disorders how make am full otwea herbal powder mo behia ne se unsu a emuye dide na afegum na nunum na bono goma you are good to go na bibia tumi akonkan kofoduafo a Gapson Pharmacy sinya ye cap herbal House of Drugs wa Shamai Boachi and so Cape Coast Sason na Boachi herbal watema and sana PK Gumbela wo tamale 0591 565 557 and 0550 639 037 na within paying for ND and come Safari Valley Eco Resort in the Midruswo Safari Valley Eco Resort me pacho bebre or more Dewu Okra District or mountains here and the Safari Valley Eco Resort would drew up when ye papa we a guest I would drew her 24 hours debut muye juma almost around so wildlife when ye papa zebra antelope chese mara mbwani di bebre nanka sa ubetumi di bi twem for yi kama pa maybe be to me konkai conferences day visit a wedding honeymoon a birthday celebration parties are ruina we say betumi akabi and alcohol which we could in ho more world class accommodation with private swimming pool a recreational any restaurant service or more rani bi ho inside continental and local dishes will be bi ho so medical kambwane di bebre nankasa e wo ho cycling horseback riding fishing on man-made lake and sana 9-hole golf in Mekaka winner ho for reservation for 0596 914394 na unim pen phone kasa na bibia ntumin konkan Medimosis Diagnostic Center the Medruso almost men can choose a cholesterol profile full blood count prostate omeshamo urine analysis blood any urine culture sensitivity digital x-ray dental x-ray nina ekoso Medimosis Diagnostic Center or more dental barrier opposite the police station for 050-349-4885 and 0244-06-8447 now within paying for ND and Komo sa power specialist herbal hospital Dr. Akosi Eduya Michichi Alpa ono na hepatitis A, B, C, D and E me pacho obohu ejuma okwa obetumi aboa sa so na fatty liver sciatica prostate wonsa na wona na ebu pain ulcer compo and ase fibroid hawa for edichum mo power specialist herbal hospital na omuntu membo Kumasi Feyase opposite Feyase Lake Bosumturu Road opposite Jesbro filling station Accra branch no Kwabenya Pokwasi ACP Road and Sana Takrade branch Anaji Estate adjacent Anaji MA Primary School for 0244 544422 and 0200 383831 na within penny phone din come ex natural me no water the medru so inso amuda hokrogen inso onya binuma ebebo ye papa se sachet water abem tumo amope sachet no mo ba mo nsa betumi akabi 350 ml saso na 500 ml 750 ml so wo ye party family celebration occasion be obetumi asave ex natural me no water wa se kama pa me pa cho bebre saso wo koma nsa betumi akabi ifia ha depo kese na wa ha ana obetumi afre depo obetumi afre a depo ana say factory was 0596 273546 and 0596 273547 idini ex natural mineral water simply natural Victory garlic mixture na medru so victory garlic mixture wakoma na ebo pepe wonsa na titriti wonisu na ayo kusukusu mekanfo victory garlic mixture ediamo improve blood circulation yepa na ebo ni padua no nti wonya binom a ebetumi abo wo yaro na bibie etumi akon kankran krodue mo de Kings Walk Herbal dudu bi open wo kwa wonsa betumi akabi bibie to edro Ghana hain bia so wo kwa wonsa bekabi 0201293280 and 0242545633 no nim penny for ending komo Lifekit capsules na medru so Lifekit capsules say me pa cho bebre ebo digestion enhance metabolism and sana niam mbo ni pedi be ni na afi ho support liver function make am for Lifekit capsules edi amount pharmacies ni herbal ato apeto organ hey na wo kwa wonsa betumi akabi open do afro medimosis was 0244068447 0244068447 na within penny for ending common na bibia entumi enkonkan remember also Charles McCarthy the 13th year All African Games e course so Ghana ha sikatwitwi dia ekomu a ebro bia adwen nti ase so Legon Sports Stadium ni isi wadada nsi ewie na kai abon almost $40 million ni eye botima ne meka ho chese eduane kra omudi ya minim sa pesi osedio na $50 million 10 days ago $50 million ene ni ameka ho kojo president mama first week in December there eji nhwe mfanye nhwehwebuina yentio
but when we meet one question Reverend Tim for just okay speaker net so emra na case ba na so releasing after no releasing na
ko wani
me busa question
yeah can
so releasing na up to
no what releasing within 2 years
one country and found
that no what was about
now the office say be Ghana net was say no enter me busa say ono die ne kosi say because chale no in team for do date meet na one have to one twa bibia for nka bibia mfa ho yet kro we mu na fanyo market na hwe police ni asum buom e wa bonten ya on the camera video bibia wa bonten speaker hu ye atu ne NDC for man ya hwe amfa ho ama fanyo da so on program obigina se e kasa NDC for fan normal o hwe police ni asum straight we dia wakoto o mu no so monto mu yan ko funi fi o mu nsam yan kasa keke no enu boni a wa ne dia NDC for ni mo mu dio no mu ni ade papa ene do mu yo mu hihye o mu hwe se ne no mu nya sa number no e bia no mu nya bia mu poda otima se e bi kan do ba bia ya pa ndem bi etim for jode ne kosi sei up to now speaker to bia fa ho na this speaker we na mo so am members mo tra hono ni ya boss tro na so tro bi fa no free ni ya ekọ na mi am kro mi twesa wi amfo ye nyina Awurade Yesu Kristo o
ya ko All African
ya ko e be ko hono ba ya o hia de Nyankopon woni mpa obia omo obia nsanka bibi kakra that's anko for be free atogu
enko si aga All African
what you say me da se na me
jabe no na tia na press conference bi ojina che da o kan ho asem ye se o kan president Martin yes ya no mo say All African Games
me da se president o de be say adwena wo ene obe power wo person to o mine na me tise All African Game akofa ba mani giye pa because o hwe target de to yekomumpo ya paper no de ye o it cost $4.5 million.
Na won kai so mo ma ukofo se volunteers so mo sika kro mo famfo ka ko
mo
kro nkra na mo te Legon Hosu
e say minim na se do no mutifia o mo de nyina kokko di ba bia dan fo bia bia no ito mampani di ba de mi so ne say an sha committee no ho na committee no anja no mako yin ze mutaka committee bi so mutaka ne hawa kumsi committee Kaswa committee
na koyo
committee bogus committee committee sabi committee fun report on the Babonte
investigation
but the report on the Babonte near full to extent say some of president na because Kaswa issue no enya issue a eya de ehye to kromo obi animu Ghana fo nyina ni so nyina ni bibia de na committee no nkoba no mo be ka bibia be ka so ma hawa kumse hu ya jale no kama ama no ye kama aname boa
go ni
it is hard nipa we that's why minister we are sure say organize party better we na enter no you know what we share for the fact because adwuna wo
na why dey che report ba
na wa kan
ha
sa kununu report we where's the bonting or mama inquiry buy an question what's a set another committee of a report to your bonting report to have full say report to a cancro I'm a kum sinati bonting abekam yema or 1 or 2 or 2 any other defend on the other nini anoma baso nyashi we need bonibia no na call on don't call ya no don't there's going to be a next election because so report on the band of Mukasa Omekasa and you only kum sit and share and a compensation bemu and will be a watono. One man executive in penny for will be a one more will receive a bullet, one more will receive a money and bony at the only receiving qua. We saw one of Mukumo, woman yard papa and the minister and the court town. Once one the prize, a good family. It will report you under the Rubber Bonting. It's a young woman. It made the main plans of Montpellier committee. Was a games on Bayo, Legonia, continue on one. There's one and the Malvin or don't committee chairman for me. No more new party for me because of one Gazano. Yanin is I need to do any. Russia ministries, baby bear, and some see Omco, fashion my and a country, Uncle see a normal, and some days is also bend day, as a queen, son of the donor, and the Ekano. Because Kwaku for Sassari, young Nani response, Kwaku for Sassari. Dr. Kwaku for Sorcery, the respect I know what your woman near the day. Yeah, Nikoto Sa games, Yano, any the room, a disbursing Sika Coco D. Honey King. A crown with this a unifaso, games in the faso, and woman. And the only Ben was now the Emmanuel one. No more about them, but I don't know about you there. And I said, I'm so young. I actually, you are not going to trouble, command Papa Kubia Ediana. Just one, Jessica, won't just say, and now when hostel na university hostel na wono no am kwakwa gigia no de man yan won say hostel na hoda dawo bibi ho no school for the use and am so mo ba bedam ntino school at least in the mu air conditioner because we won free ba no ya na air condition shishe mu ni heater shishe mu e mo masa na mounted da so no kin akonfo Ghana wo be hia no nam we say oh wey asimasiba ni obenti bani Dr. Kwaku Sorcery banie wo de papa amobra because papa nya committee bia na so make
minister na in charge room editing
oze
ko fasa Sorcery kwa robody
na no ye in charge in charge for the way local organizing committee one no da no it is kind of the film about the nisem report by the one na de ba no enyo no ka hu bi no mo kam evim na sa Mustafa no de Baumia
Mustafa
Isif. Already Jesus Christ.
Tell no minister.
One no minister. Influence sports. The same branch way. They be just anjo medical co prison ba kwa ba no sadu ato aso. So no say you have no ka hu bi.
National
service was so no say international service ne kwa anjo we so be za ko fa na ba nako. Just be nipa ko ye be nipa person bokro no be nipa ko ye opeso wia ana wo hwe nanim so be ka se yasima so nkoto ade amra na okọ ewa anya bi nanim wa mabombo saa so nya kro no bebo wotuma se na wo dabia no na wo hwe sika o man mo eti e hawa ye wom ni ade na wo de report na e babonten se ya ayi aduane enu ma at least om number na say na wo ko fa bia se ahinom bia 1 week or 2 weeks no mko
2 weeks.
Me and what you are
18 days.
18 days.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can't 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Okay.
Yeah, man, 3 days maybe. Not 3 weeks. No, I call a village owner who know now shut team problems on the problem here. So they going to me play. We shut team we any a diana who know more. Just a more no back be that so. Let's see no measure milk in you make papa because you to milk be. This is what's happening Africa. The family can kwasien to ni bebre won make one money di. What am I say? I don't make be ni di ko just say be afu say we no. And we didn't have and from the boy. Enti sa me no no dey serve nkofo we. No wa wo na hwe twitwa cabbage twitwa and yema kitenkite and one ewie ni atu these millions of dollars. It was the report no ma agree mu say. Na wo ni se mi ni ane to ma we mu na ye ho chire na kwakure na me no kasa ensu oto me road kra ni nipa ntimi nkoni aba e kwa nyina sisi ni afa kwabra ni so nkoda sa ade we ano ni e kasa simasi adade na no adisika na we wieska onso da bi so ni court na court kasa we discuss no betima kasa we discuss just say tu anim se kwakwa sare ni Mustafa Isif sika mo diskai sika yo mo wie sikai won no mo de sika na no mpanifo no ina mo so mo wie no enketo ade ani mo ne ani mo ade ade share mo nsa mo no mo wie sika no ki mo hayo mo haye hwe ko game village won ko ko ba mo ye sports stadium no mo ye e bo tema no eni ma bebre panim ya ka yan fat nyan self advantage of that nigga stadium na ye yan international standard ultimately
mo tema e chia mo de ma rent na so fo kwa ya so lo
bibia nim enti meet any standard ti wi on se nya ba bi mo ball ye nya ba bi nya games bi eni ma bebre nim enkia ye nka nipa bibini ese nyankopon ti ba no clay nya de fertilizer ne mani oni ko sa de dua ne ma foforo do bibini atwiri nya bibini nyansa wo fom dodo wonya bi before me no nim nyansa no be ade ntina no say mi senior brother Ibrahim mama mi hu ni kasa bi o kasa mani jepa se ni peti mo man mu wo sika se tem na dudu ni nyina bre wona wo onye papa wonya hwine sika ni nyina gu no nko aka tumi saa na ode wujo ti saa ni pa wujo ka so nya stupid na so ye die bai Ibrahim bado obi yankopon fa nye hia no ntunu nkwa na mutuma se semframa dudu so o fa bi nkan de no no mo mutimi ode no nku mo ntam fa mo frama enye de nkan de ho mutuma se yeti kwemu nipa ba ko betwa so man mu sika nya no nko afa MPP is 40 me aba awe professor Amia Kofi papa panimu akodi 90 years so we train farm from him na what do you juma they are now from Quentin
your sky train ho
yeah Ghana have sky no over your training no your train
land dey cry you
land dey go you first ningi na your training na we see view yeah learn say na now we have feasibility studies keke now $2 million no ka obi so adam de munimu ana wo hwe ni mu adai
the lawyer kredwa na eja no
akromfo mpanifo nyina da no makromfo eno mu gu oman mu mpanifo nyina so nka no kre panimu bokro wan ka se kan ye de he me se mra na ken asa mra no mu de bi ka ho won se se no sa kumfo ni ejai won se so mo ye fio because ss had back ye kum nipa abontine nipa wuze ki Nicholas ade oye die ko boni tu am Ghana fo nyina hu na yanse na wo nkobi obi di boni obi su nkodi bi ye tia na Mustafa Aibako no MPA uzo obesu Ghana fo anim obesu se bin kwasi asu
Mustafa Hamid
so uzo ka ni su
the case in they useless
besu ka uke su no obesu ye and this time 2016 o sun bi obesu se Ghana de ye wie Ghana de I mad o tete bi na no koye hwenkwa sese mo nso akodi honum wakoko jesa ono de atai yi ankasa o ena okota MPA ena onso ye ne yakɔ wie MPA se wom yetete sankrofo we hu na me se mampani se court no so sete no Nicholas mun kan je mampani se nye court no brebe ne yape o court no fast track court no what ya court bia what bia no one for timeline nto se 3 months 4 months assembly be ko bia sankrofo aso kindi ye die wie ye do fa court no nim krompa yedi ye do fa kirempa yedi na nkrofo we yenka dodo na hu nya sa na nkrofo we ye no musa ko lashi bi muska omo be shem nya de ketua ada na nkrofo na kromfo sa chesa wo hwe every institution bi obi akoda no bi a obi abokro no wo so sofi amisha da so ho so won sa papa no so sofi so kromfo no nso akɔ bi wo fa sofi fo mu ma kromfo wo fa we chesa bia e kromfo na ku fa bi so timetra ha and space as we read weather wo is legon no no so tima man cousin atime wi Ghana fo nyina no o se kokota brotre e na ye start ya me ka no ni ase en fa ne manaku fa do tia o tia no ma minim e twam se no otinima o fi on ma iso odidi yango fa ne fa ne metum wonu se country bo di boni e ti fa ide no ma nyina ko pu se betu asho na wuku wi di boni e ti be fa ne ku e ku fa do appoint on o ye nti ada na se tete ne ho en ko fa ti ma fa Ghana at te Ghana via Ghana at Ghana dum pepezo tiki the American so company obe panel wo pese on tutu Ghana ye no once anya mi ti abontini de nkofo bi be pacha oni ade no ene ha gini no ya ko pacha no na nse na hifu bi ndam kwemu won ba no mo na musa achecha mu dududu chapa nkwa no mbeko ye so company ya ntaba mo o hidi akwemu ye to aba mo no pe so mampani we make sure say we be pinning nkrofo na ko didi mutakam committee echidia amamodi ankoso risha for no musi January so what we December ankeye December ya na ko de akeka mo gingam no a reach for no nipa ho ato no wonkofo bebre ni this ever reach for mo yeti kro we mu na mia me uka DSTV ukai yeti kro DSTV ye third one a compact no and in South Africa for the ne omu we a premium na pay hwamrante agu kro mu nyina because of GBC mo anko anu mu yi ngura mu nko anu mu gu for so bi ani so insisi o mu ntwam no msusagi pay you say osiwo what kind of scrap the place then turn machines no I think ebeboa
Kofi
and
it's unfortunate
Mr. Cameraman from what Mr. Cameraman from what so Bishop GTV support from who machine we good am the other and you ebebo kra local government
so TV lines
no am to TV ma ye ni twa won la he country bay
yeah say station of the nation
when was last time on GTV the papa bia no mu yi so what man say and until the na agya ko DSTV so ni hwe minister be ka chere say ye twa mu man so be ka chere say wa mo 1 week so mo am fire ko to the same scale ni so obetwam aya no so 1 week stand to 1 month kinu kai en common ye bo no tie ni ye what so yeah 1 month next after na no as one kokote yes minister so ono makasa no so mo de we ni bi kai ho
promotion on be December
forget the promotion but me say your more appointment say one new year kotokoni has untimi kan do kra ba ko dia SS sound uba ye Ghana phone na bom say mo Sam George and na dia fe dey say e dia bay bibia ajagu e dia na nko say dem ko kan e dia hihye ne ko so eti dia na wo be ka che na to futuro agu ani ana we are not going to solve them. Who do Musa Akola or wait to be about? What man say? Oh, we are Castle Yanka. Who do Pennsylvania? Yan Sour for Bonte.
Sam Naban.
And I can not the president Maka.
And okay, so
it was not Bontine. And okay, we didn't want that.
Why would be a wire on ya with the kind American?
DSTV. Who dear no we feel now 190 what go for 190 and the also
I go do
what's the message 190 we go part there plus
yeah
what have I said what must say now branch yet not penny for we anymore now branch yet to that die you no fair dream the agri you nyabu and seven man you some judge the agri communication na woto no fisi enkola and the data board detail bibia data we dey to show sat on opposition who are no yabi ya de ade na mount to negotiate what to negotiate want to ade so and na do be kan ye not be near ba ko kra we be say me kan de na nso mu opposition mu different your man power mu different Sam George, one of the guy were disgracing a mantepa. Among going about one of the girls. So,
communication.
Won't chat Sam George, won't chat communication. Well, yes, so better I Benjamin money that day. Meaning our boarding. Yes, if you mean the Gusu, you may, you come from a Kokoya de ko tuma nya be number 2 ya the station be ko be ka job sincerely yours account you cry now the same to some from nipa no ya de South Africa no the highest one ya de 860 no omo de 380 fear de brabi
me ma hammo ni say Nigeria de na e wo system om so chombe yi still now
we ya de ba omo ya de omo ya ube ya de
me feel central so omo to me
ye ni na Ghana phone na na say timi Ghana phone na na say timi Nigeria phone lines no ye use ye de me useless wa because ye nko from
just I am
from yet ko we minister transport go for Uber Yango one just dem did say what na yet
no say transport or wage man
one motor Yango any Uber me ba mo twa number one to spare parts one to petrol one to car almost 30%, 25%.
And also the say
now the minister now to them. Minister now to them. Also so allowance
12%.
And we are saying be all the be and the high 10%. I don't know ministers we every anymore.
Nicholas. All African Games. I take it president again. So Obed direct this year forensic audit.
Audit, yes.
I'm on food day Juma Shomons and a beam one. Because you be a Juma. One shows one yenti and a president Nabeka. It was $245 million in a year for that games. Any year the $195 million United States dollars. You see, my GBC for $3 million.
Hey, GBC say,
but that is
someone can
yeah, almost see. Almost fast would do $195 million. GBC is on my GBC $3 million. And you want some $60 million. Echo Game Village. Game Village is almost you. $34 million. And you use the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. $34 million. Now I'm Ghana this case Dinebu Agunta.
That's right.
15 million in the annual love for the Kokunte.
And yes, you are
for 18 days. 15 million. 4.5 million US dollars. And the accreditation.
Almost and almost casting a rent.
The accreditation. No, Nicholas. My own accreditation, but I'm infantry accreditation. Not Ghana full accreditation. You didn't $4.5 million.
Mr. Francis Kwashe, no you go so. Omon no kololobi. Yami adomo china Madina a Prince of Peace. A ye no bekoso ho. Inti ebusia. Francis Kwashe busia betina form Sunday yebeko na ye kwojo mo na se wi asan betina form mo residence wo Madina Estate Prince of Peace muma en shenen so say beto so honorable Edward Atosapon MD Dema agriculture development ba na sineda for binti and they are quite about Chinebeto as soon as Sunday so woman shares on and twaso papa no yeah former CEO Edema XYZ into the eternal yeah may mushi mamenda Charles Makati say menda kojo ye boase next week ye beto so na a chill for no more trend